Hi, very good morning to you. I was just rummaging, having a good old rummage down here and all the loveliness. Very good morning to you. It's for Friday. It's the best day of the week, isn't it? All the expectation of the weekend. It's Fee's Fantastic Friday, and that can only mean one thing. One P&P, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So we've got lots to celebrate this weekend, lots of gorgeous goodies. I'm going to start the show with a fantastic early bird special. We've got lots of gorgeous treats. I've just been having a little circle around. I've got some limited edition strands that I know as soon as you see them, you're going to love. I'm already going to warn Alison. She knows the two I'm talking about. That was a double strand pack, Al. Let me show everybody. But I don't have enough. I only have just nudging above double figures. Look at these, how gorgeous are these? Al, you might just have to leave the stool spinning and run away. I haven't even introduced her yet, I'm having a chat. We love these. Aren't they gorgeous? I thought they were two separate strands. It's a double strand pack. You won't believe the price. Have your card ready. Have your card ready, have your glasses when I launch that, because that's later. But I'm with Alison. I'm with the lovely Alison. She's here. Good morning, Alison.
Good morning. Morning, everyone.
Good morning. She's made a gorgeous chosen by you. She's got a fantastic challenge set up and 3 great kits. I'm already wearing some of the jewellery. You'll notice the colours. Yeah. That'll be the last kit, incidentally. That'll be the last kit. And, ooh, hello. Look at that beautiful bit of Larimar going on there. Yeah, I've already had admiring glances at those earrings upstairs in the office. Shall we show you the first new kit today? It's beautiful. Amazonite. Beautiful pyrite faceted and gorgeous opal chips. That is such a pretty Easter bunny kit, that one. I think that's Al's favourite. She likes that one. Ah, lovely Alison. I always call you Al, you don't mind it. I think I've asked you this before. And then we've got the second new kit today. I think this goes with her purple dress, because you've got lovely long amethyst chips, you've got some beautiful multicoloured quartz, and you've got some shell pearl. And again, Easter, isn't it? It's all those lovely pastels with the bold as well. Lovely floral designs, you can make with that, very in keeping with, you know, what's hot right now in terms of the fashion trends. And last but not least is a 4-strand kit with the beautiful fire agate, the beautiful coral, the beautiful Larimar, that incredible, beautiful, rare Larimar that I'm absolutely in awe of. Beautiful, rare Larimar. Very excited about that. We've also got some coral. We've also got some bicolour agate in there. Yeah, lots in that kit. Lots in that kit. I'm going to knock that on the floor. I know I am, so I'm going to move that. Right. Have a little look at these. Let me just tease you, because I think in that third kit, sorry, that would look beautiful. And actually, we've got a very bluey focused challenge for our Alison today. It's a chosen by you, but there's a lovely dominance of beautiful blues. So I'm going to be launching that in the next half an hour. Just really want to flag that up for you. Let's do the early bird special. Now, I was having a rummage because I just think there's loads that goes with this, and let me show you why coming up on the show today. This is my yellow ochre jasper, beautiful mustard, and when you see it on its own, I don't think it really comes to life, if I'm honest. I'm going to do a kit in a moment called Dream a Dream, and it looks great with this kit I'm going to do in a moment. Look at that, the Dalmatian jasper. Isn't that fabulous? Really makes the pop, and this is in Alison's challenge today, of lapis look fantastic. Beautiful. Now, I'm only starting with double figures on the early bird special. The early bird special is a really gorgeous treat not to be missed. It also looks great. Coming up on today's show is this fantastic garnet. It also looks amazing. I've got an amazing bundle. Look at some of these strands in this 6-strand bundle I've got covered up with ruby zoisite, some jasper, some turquoise. I mean, look at those. Oh, yeah. There's a lot on today's show that this beautiful early bird special would look, I think, would you agree, fantastic with? Doesn't that really works, doesn't it? That 6-strand bundle, it's like a 7-strand bundle. It's amazing, Alison. That's later on in the show. So there's some 2 strands of Botswana in that. Do you know, that was quite restrained of me not to pluck up the Botswana, wasn't it? I know, I was trying to be restrained because everybody knows I'm obsessed with that gemstone. Beautiful. 390. Now, it's a mustard, it's an ochre. Think about those mauves, think about those colours that you get in mookite. I mean, I've just picked up some strands today that I thought you know, in this Dream a Dream kit coming up that it looks fantastic with, because you can just lift that colour with obviously maybe the red coral as well, interestingly enough. Beautiful, big rectangles, very striking, 25 by 18 millimetres, but I am only starting with double figures, sadly. I am only starting with double figures. They're very nice as well, and I've seen Alison do this, create sort of little spirals with your head pins in front of that as a backdrop, or little hearts or what have you on there. You know, because they've got quite a big platform for you to stick things on as well. So, it's an early bird special to get those baskets open. Think about how we could inject, you know, and bring to life these more subdued, gorgeous ochre colours. I mean, yes, it's going to go with all the lovely woods and the browns and the smoky quartzes. There's no reason we can't put that pretty sky blue with it, that beautiful Dalmatian jasper. You know, you could really lift it if you use that as the backdrop, because already 10 have been allocated, because those callers on the phone line know that the early bird special is absolutely unmissable, and the number that they're ringing is a free phone number, and it's 1 p.m. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and it's going to be a bargain, but I'm only starting with double figures. And think about those jasper chips, think about those turquoise, that bundle I've got coming up, that, you know, it just looks fantastic with it. That is an amazing offer, that 6-strand bundle. Please don't miss it when it happens. We're going to bring that price in a moment. Do you know, I've got this, oh, look at this. See, I've got this 3-strand pack, and that's just part of it there. Oh, that's my big, that looks nice with my pearls. This is a 3-strand pack coming up in the first half an hour, and then, oh, it's got it all going on this morning, showing you all my little teasers there. Beautiful. Should we do it? Are you ready? Are you already dialing? Have you opened up your basket? £7.45. Bargain tasket. And there must be 3, 6, 9, 12, about 14 on average on the strand, but you get 390 carats. We're Jewellery Maker, we're dealing genuine gemstones, and throughout the show you're going to see jewellery being made. And that is it. I'm going to show you a kit in a moment where, let me just show you the kit. It's called Dream a Dream, and when we put a kit together, we put all the silver components and strands of gemstones, and in this one you've got a cheeky little pendant. But if you get the early bird special, look how beautiful it fits in with the Dream a Dream kit. So as a new jewellery maker, what we do in a kit is put all the components together. We also sell separate strands like this early bird that you can buy right now. 1 p.m. all weekend. I think tomorrow Carol's with us, and we have our evening show 5 till 9. It's 1 p.m. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So you can either get a kit, some extra strands, start making up your own kits with the extra findings that we have on the website. You know, it's a free postage and packaging, I should say. Sorry, forgive me, let me reiterate. Free phone number. The postage and packaging, you only pay once. I got myself in a twist there, didn't I? Nearly sent shockwaves through the whole of the call centre. I know, it's a free phone number, but the P&P you only pay once today for the whole weekend. There we go. Whew. £7.45. We can start right now with my early bird special. I've only got double figures, and I've just picked up a few strands today, and I'd like to hear from you in a moment. I'm going to set a little texty subject. Get you texting in saying hello to me. It's myself and Alison here today. But it does look great with the Dream a Dream kit as well. So I've only got 80 remaining now, £7.45. Get the code written down, even if you just think, well, I'm going to wait for you until you show me that 3-strand pack or that 6-strand bundle at your price slashing. PMQZ15. But do you know what? Don't wait, because I've had early birds go in the live show. And it does look great with that Dream a Dream kit. And I know Alison loves Dalmatian jasper. She's my guest designer today, and she's made jewellery out of the Dalmatian jasper and had oodles of compliments. People asking about the gemstone. Strangers coming up to her in the cafe. It's true. Beautiful ochre, mustard, yellow jasper. I think gorgeous with things like the royal blue. I've got some blue tiger's eye, the lovely lapis we've got in our challenge today. That lovely 3-strand pack of the shell and the pearl. Loads of offers on today's show, and it's for Friday. Peace, fantastic Friday. I'd like to hear from you this morning. Let me know what you stumbled across in your jewellery making. Now, sometimes I sit here with designers or stand here with designers and they put things together and I think, do you know what? I wouldn't have thought of putting those two together. I would never have put those two. What have you stumbled across in your jewellery making, either as a technique or something creative, or you've put strands together and it's happened by accident, or you've got a scoop and you've seen gems side by side in the scoop and you just thought, oh, that really works. Let me know today on our text messaging service, because I really want to explore this with you. Our text messaging service is 60777. You start your message, James Studio. Say hi to myself and Alison today. We'll read out your text. Just let us know, what have you stumbled across by accident that really works well, that you didn't think would work well? It could be something creative, it could be two strands that you put together, two gems, or it could be a technique or something out of jewellery making that you integrated into your jewellery making and you just thought, wow, that really works. So let us know. We'd love to hear from you today. Alrighty, I will be joining Alison in a moment, but let's bring you the Dream a Dream kit. I am down to the last 16 stock. So new jewellery makers, I sort of briefly went through this. This was only launched on Monday and I know it proved very popular because I'm left with about 60 now or so, because we haven't seen the Dalmatian jasper for ages, and it's a very distinctive, beautiful gem. As the name suggests, you get the Dalmatian spots on the jasper, and no two jaspers are the same. And you've got 3 beautiful rounds here. So this is a lovely, easy starter kit for my new jewellery makers. You've got 260 carats of those 10mm rounds. You've got 30 carats of the dark navy blue tiger's eye, and then the smaller 4mm 30 carats of the Dalmatian jasper, plus my pendant, a beautiful 70 carat 5cm pendant with a 17mm hole drilled in the middle. And the reason I picked up the early bird special, you see there's mustard colours in the backdrop. I just thought, you know, as an extra shape, as an extra dimension, as an extra colour, it really picks out those flecks of golden brown that you can see on the Dalmatian jasper. Now we put this kit together, 3 strands plus a pendant. Now I will say, even by jewellery maker standards, the pendant's a bit of an extra, but we've put the silver, we've put the threading materials. These are the components that you'll see Alison working with today for you to start making jewellery. And you know, if you put in that code on our website, there's the silver that you get with this kit. It's 925 sterling silver, 2 pairs of shepherd hook earrings, 10 crimp beads, 3 bottle ring clasps with a jump ring, 10 head pins, ball head pins. Apologise, excuse me. They're all the components you need. You get the threading materials, your beading wire, your stretchy elastic, your monofilament. Everything you need to literally sit down today and start making jewellery is contained in this kit, Dream a Dream, which is only launched on Monday. And with your first purchase also, not only are you getting everything you need to get started in the kit, but you're also getting our free DVD Jewellery Maker How to Get Started, our booklet with top tips on how to get started. So you'll see our live tutorials with our guest designer showing us techniques today on, you know, some of the new kits and pieces that they've made. But it's all there. You get that absolutely free as a first-time buyer. We'll give you our monthly hub as well, featuring behind the scenes and little hidden extras you might know about, such as getting perhaps one of our toolkits for $9.95. So we'll give you the Hub magazine. Any of the winter catalogues left now, because we're sort of phasing these out because we're doing the Hub every month, as well with all the extras on the website, www.jewellerymaker.com. So we'll give you that all free to get started. So it's a great way, and guaranteed, tried and tested by our guest designers. You can make a minimum of 5 pieces of jewellery. It's a lovely gift idea as well, with Mother's Day on the 18th of March. If you think she'd like this, it's a great introduction, as Cherry said, to hopefully a hobby for life. And my guest designers on the Sunday Sofa both said they didn't think themselves that they were very creative in terms of, you know, making jewellery in the slightest, but they started about a year ago with us here at Jewellery Maker and they haven't looked back since, but they didn't really think they had that creative side to them. So get one of our toolkits, $9.95, get this Dream a Dream kit. We'll get the code up for this on the bottom of the screen, but these are the tools that you see Alison working with. And if you want to go halves, you know, there's 2 of you buying for your mum for Mother's Day. We have the daughters, the sons, the fathers, the granddads, the grandmas, the nieces, the nephews, all getting involved in this hobby. There it is, $9.95. We have a more expensive advanced kit, but that's fundamentally all you need to get started. Dream a Dream, launched on Monday. The last 50 now in stock, already gone, because these beautiful, beautiful Dalmatian jaspers are so striking. And we're looking at a mere $19.95, under £20. Alison, For the sake of repeating ourselves, tell us your story about the random people in the cafe and your Dalmatian jasper necklaces that you made up.
I just went for a brew, as you do, with my friend, and this lady in the queue was admiring my earrings. They were like a longer chip version of that, and then when I turned around, she liked the set, and I sat down and she came over and asked about kind of making some for her. And then this guy was sat with his wife, and then he said, can we have your phone number, because she's been admiring it since she came in as well.
And it was all Dalmatian jasper you were wearing?
All of it. Yeah,
because it was one of the kits from ages ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, probably about a year and a half ago.
Yeah, we haven't had a lot in the kits recently, have we, of the Dalmatian jasper?
I personally, I would never kind of wear like animal print all over.
Yeah.
But I just think it's a little bit funky, and you can add, you know, that sort of characteristic to what you're wearing without going kind of
exactly. If you think it's too much,
yeah.
Yes, I know what you mean. Yeah. Sometimes the leopard skin or the
but it goes
zebra
with
print.
Any colour as well, so you could put that with pink, blue, anything.
Yeah,
it looks lovely.
We've got some lovely black strands we're about to give you in a moment with the pyrite, that lovely mustard ochre. You know, like you said, the pinks, the blue, it just goes with, if you just want to subdue it down even further. Oh, the pendant, I know. You didn't even have the pendant in that kit we were talking about. Fantastic. Give it a go. It really is that beautiful. Admiring glances from complete strangers. Did you have your card then? Were you ready to sort of tout your business?
I wasn't actually. Do you know what? That day was a really bad day for me, and I was meeting my friend to have a real kind of and I left, but I left feeling
a little spring in your step.
It was really nice. Yeah, and I can't remember what, I scribbled my phone number on something. So,
always have your card ready, because she makes the jewellery. Always have the card ready now. She won't do that again. Dream a dream. How lovely though to have compliments about your beautiful jewellery. And all Dalmatian jasper. Gorgeous, but yeah, just and the pendant as well. You could just get some of our leather threading material. You know, we have the leather sort of strands, don't we, and the suede, and just strand that, because it's so distinctive and beautiful in itself. Under £20, guarantee you'll make 5 pieces of jewellery minimum, maybe even more if you put other strands in there. Alrighty, can I just show you these 3 again, because I'm gonna launch these soon. And do you know what caught my eye first thing this morning? I ran over to Alison to show her. I want to show you these because we only launched them the other day. You might have missed it because it was Tuesday. I'm going to bring you this brand new 3-strand pack because I love the blues. And the lady, Andy, who chose our Chosen by You. Actually, is it a gentleman or is it a lady? Because Andy can be a girl's name as well. It's a no, it's definitely an Andrew. Just checking, has chosen quite blue, beautiful pieces. And I just think of this, if you love your blue, Andrew, and all the other girls and the guys out there, this is coming up. But look at those. Look at these. Oh, my word, how beautiful are they? Coming up as well the next half an hour. I will do those. They are our brass sort of twisty balls, basically, with a silver colour. You get 20 in the pack, and they're just so distinctive looking. We only launched them Tuesday, didn't we? I think there's something ridiculous like $12.95 for the 20, so I hope you'll stay watching for those. They're beautiful. They caught my eye straight away, didn't I? I can run over to you, Alison. I said, look at these.
I wanted to run off with them.
Oh, no. Let me bring you the lapis, because I stole that from you. And this was chosen by Andrew. Now, sometimes we decide to give our guest designers a Chosen by You that you've chosen, because we like to actually see what you've chosen and the challenges for them to make up jewellery with it. The bonus is, if we pick your Chosen by You entry for our guest designer, you get to keep the jewellery. And what we're always looking for is a challenge, an unusual mix, maybe pieces on the web or the internet that you've struggled with incorporating. And often the druzy comes up, doesn't it? Because I think sometimes when you see it, you're not sure how to incorporate in the designs. So we're going to take you through. This is from Andy Ingram. Good morning to Andy. If you're watching, text us in. And it says, hi all at Jewellery Maker, hope you're all well. Here's a list of 10 components for the Chosen by You segment of the show. I've chosen the following pieces because in my head they all seem to fit together, and I think they will complement each other, and each gemstone will bring out the colours of the others. I hope my list gets picked. Hope you like my choices. Andy Ingram. Well, we love your choices, Andy. And to take them through, I'm going to start with those lapises, because these are the ones I picked up for, you know, as a kind of partner with that lovely mustard jasper earlier. And these are 12mm, and they are the beautiful, beautiful lapis with the gorgeous pyrite inclusions. And beautifully, actually, Andy, you've chosen the pyrite puffy 10mm. Well, I think you picked the coins, but we've got the puffy ovals. I think the coins might have been out of stock, so I hope you don't mind us just slightly changing your We've gone with pyrite, but we've got as close as we can get, because sometimes when the list is chosen, by the time we show it, you know, we're sold out. So I hope you don't mind the fact that we've integrated the pyrite puffy ovals as an alternative. So there you have the lapis, £8.95, and if you've got the early bird special, they're a great partnership. That's £16. Well, sorry, £17, isn't it? And beautiful lapis, and look at the pyrite. Only £6.95. That's at your bottom of the screen there, just so you know the two codes, because we're trying to show on the screen as much as possible. And your lapis there, so they're a perfect partnership, aren't they?
Ideal together, aren't they?
You can't go wrong. So champion choices there so far, Andy. Then we've got our champagne pyrite, sorry, our champagne beautiful pearls. These are gorgeous, the Keisha pearls. Champagne sort of pearl nuggets, I should say, really. These are 6x7mm. And I've got some black tourmaline puffy squares. So, I mean, they're beautiful in terms of the golds, the pyrite. I just think they're really champagne colour, aren't they gorgeous? So my puffy black tourmaline squares are 14mm. And my champagne pearl nuggets are 6 to 7mm. On the bottom of the screen, you've got the tourmaline there for £7.95. And we'll get the code up. Did we just have those champagne nuggets? Yes, they were YXDP27. Also, yeah, only £6.95. That's ridiculous. Also, we've got the plain black tourmaline rounds that are 8mm and the 10mm blue tiger's eye. Now, which is the one? Oh, yes, it was the demerterite, wasn't it, coming up? So these are beautiful. They look quite dark on the screen, but you can really see the blues in there, can't you?
As soon as I picked that up, it just... I thought they were black at first, and then just as it hit the light, the blue just really jumps out. They're absolutely gorgeous. I've not seen that.
Have you not?
Tiger's eye before, no.
Oh, gorgeous. There, that's thanks, Ollie, yeah, because that shows the chatoyancy. And sometimes in the studio here, they can just look too dark. But that's what myself and Alison can see here close up. Absolutely beautiful. 10mm rounds and £12.95. Beautiful, beautiful pseudomorph, lovely rare gemstone. And then, of course, I mean, it's a staple, isn't it? Nice to have it in the black tourmaline, the 8mm rounds, isn't it? They're a staple. Going to get a lot of use out of those.
They're useful for everything.
Exactly. So there you have the screen, £7.45 for the black tourmaline rounds, 8mm, and £12.95 for the blue tiger's eye. So, Andy, gorgeous choices so far. Then you chose our selection of our copper beads, which contain 12 pieces. Now, did we get these back in stock? Because they flew out when we first had them. I think there's the last 60, of these. Now, you get 12 pieces. I always think of those like a Brazil nut. And then you've got, they look like an ancient diver's helmet. Those little round ones, with almost like the little squids. And then like a lovely vase, the lovely sort of penduloke shape as well. And then the lovely sort of kite. It's hard to show the shape, isn't it? And then the lovely ovals as well. They're beautiful. Really gorgeous. Which is your favourite, Alison, when you look at those? Which is your favourite,
I like the Brazil nut ones.
You like the Brazil nuts? Yeah.
They're a big impact, aren't they? I think any of them, actually. You just need sort of two in a necklace and it really gives it pow.
Really does, doesn't it? Or they look like Napoleon's hat. There's so much detail on them. These are the last 60 now of these. So, I mean, like Alison said, I mean, with those royal blues, you've got, to be official, to give them the real names, you've got two of, let's take you through them, two of the bow shape, that's these, the Brazil nuts, the Napoleon hat. You've got two of the star polished rounds, they're 18mm. Beautiful, and you can see the hole, how big, you know, the material, you could put ribbon through that, you can put cord through that. You've got two of what is a pear shape, basically, like a lovely vase, two of those. They are 26 by 18, and all that lovely detail. It's really intricate. It's very sort of Moroccan.
Yeah, it is that one, isn't it?
Then you've got two of the round ring. These always remind me of the diver's helmets. What's the posh word for squid? When you're having isn't there a posh word for squid when you're having a lovely paella or something?
I think that could be the question of the day.
Oh. Calamari, that's it, thank you. Little calamaris on there, thank you. And then you've got the lovely bicone, I think I called it the kite shape. those ones there, 2 of those, and they are 19 by 12 millimetre. And last but not least, are ovals that are 16 by 9, 2 of those. So 12 gorgeous pieces, all beautiful polished copper. And if you're allergic to silver or anything, was it yourself saying about the copper?
I'm actually allergic to copper.
Oh, it's the copper. Oh, Alison, what are you going to do? This is what... Oh, no.
I'm fine with it. If I was wearing a long necklace or something, I'd be fine. I would just have to think about where it was going to come into direct skin contact.
So how are you handling
it? I'm okay touching it briefly. Yeah, that's fine. It's okay.
Didn't think about that. I knew that. I just remember talking to you. There's something that you were allergic to, isn't it? It's the copper. Well, she'll take one for the team today. Well done, Alison.
But I would actually use them in my own jewellery, but I just have to think, if I've got a dress that's around neck over that, it would be fine, because I do think they'd be stunning.
Yeah, you'd perhaps place one down here or something because of your dress today, or they do look stunning. They really so eye-catching in design. So Andy Ingram, gorgeous choice. Now I haven't got many of the pendants. I think I've got less than 30, so I'm just going to flag that up for you. It's beautiful Demerterite. I think there's about 28 left in stock. Get that on the bottom of the screen, but did I see the wrong number? Oh, I'm going around the twist then, Alison. I said to Alison, there's not many of those left. And they're only $5.95, but the good news is we have got good availability. Oh, well, there you go. I simply can't read graphs anymore. I've lost the power. There you go, Demerterite, beautiful, $5.95. It's not a gem we see very often, and that's I didn't focus on it because I thought we didn't have any in stock basically, but the good news is we do, so ignore me.
And the faceting's lovely on that.
The faceting is beautiful, isn't it? Gorgeous. Really catches the eye. And last but not least, we talked about the druzy, and well, we both love this. Because you've got hearts, ovals and rounds, and it's in the lovely rich blues. I think, have you got a close-up of this anyway, darling? Have you? Oh, thank heavens for that, because it took me half an hour to set this up. I've got squares, I've got ovals, I've got hearts, all in the beautiful druzy. Yeah, it's absolutely gorgeous. Love, love, love the druzy. Nice in that blue, because we've seen them in the pink and the gold and the silver. Yeah, all that beautiful druzy. So you get 8 in the pack, as it were. Hearts, rounds, squares and ovals. 2 of each, basically. It says 4 pieces, but they come in pairs. So if that's confusing you on the screen, that beautiful red druzy, where that druzy quartz grows alongside, on top of an agate or a chalcedony. It rarely occurs. Beautiful. So Alison, any immediate thoughts, my darling?
Well, I've
just looking at,
been doing a bit of wire winding while we were waiting to come on air, so I've got a few coils ready to go.
Oh, she has. Let's have a little look. She's been gizmoing.
A little sneaky piece, but I've put it behind for now. So there's a necklace
already
made there.
Oh my word, with the copper findings, and it is gorgeous. You'll have to wait for that. I'll have to have a wait for that. And I can't wait for the druzy. Andrea, I'm going to have to steal after this because I know I'm going to love it. It's just beautiful.
All the colours just work fabulously together.
You have a gorgeous, gorgeous taste, Andy Ingram. So can't wait to see what Alison makes in the live show. All chosen by Andy. And then the beautiful druzy, which is irresistible. Irresistible. And, I've seen just taking a pair of those and a little bit of wire wrapping, gorgeous pair of earrings. Or just integrated into an asymmetric neck. I mean, you'll have better ideas than me, but...
I think you can I think with the druzy, for me watching, I was kind of thinking, I'm going to have to do something really complex with it. And I don't think you do. I think you can keep it simple because that's so stunning on its own. And that's such a vivid royal blue. It just pops the colour out. So, I don't think you've got to be nervous of it. I think you can... And you know what? If you do something you don't like it, you snip it up and you do something else.
And you start again. That's the beauty of jewellery making.
Absolutely.
So if you're watching the live show and you've just joined us today on Jewellery Maker, throughout the show, Alison will be making pieces out of these gorgeous selection, these components. So anything that you see and you like, have the code written down and you can join in with us because we've got, for once, other than the copper beads, we've got good availability of everything else. So yeah. Alrighty, don't forget to text us in as well. Ideas that you thought didn't work but did work, or gems that you put together you didn't think would go but then they did go. I want to hear from you this morning because myself and Alison like to know who's watching. But we're going to go over to the Wall of Fame and find out about some of your designs this week. Okay, got some gorgeous macrame work there.
Yeah. I really want to learn how to do that.
Yeah, we've got the DVD, but sometimes it's nice to see somebody showing
Yeah,
physically,
I need to be
isn't it?
side by side with somebody with that one.
But we do have the DVD as well, so have a little look. This is from Tracy in Lowestoft. Hi to everybody. Hope my Wall of Fame entry finds you well. This is my first attempt at macrame with the wonderful wooden beads you have. I love using them, especially with gem heavy pieces, as they lighten the project without ruining the design. I absolutely agree, Tracy. She says, please can you tell me when you're getting your handy Andes back in stock, as I'd love to get one. Many thanks for your great show and good luck with the evening shows. I'll be watching. Yeehaw! Tracy in Lowestoft. For a first attempt, that is impressive, and I love the fact that you're using the wood beads because I love to champion those. You're number 568. Do we know, Scotty, when we'll get Handy Andy back? Yeah. Helping hands. Put it on our list of things to do, darling. I didn't know we'd sold out. They are very handy, aren't they? Especially when you're doing bracelets and adding
intricate
things.
work and
it's a little mecha. You've got one on the desk, isn't it? It's just a little. Well, it's a little thing, isn't he? And then you.
It looks like, I always think it looks like a little robot.
Me too, me too. That's why I call him a him, he. He looks like a little thing with little clips. Thank you, darling. This is much easier if we just show you. That's like his little head, isn't it? And there's his hands. And then he's got these little hands here. This is what she's talking about, handy Andy. And you can put a length of chain either end. And it just keeps it steady for you while you're doing it. And the nice thing is, you've got the magnifying glass there to look through at the work that you're doing if it's quite intricate and detailed. So we're going to hopefully get those back in stock. We'll find out for you, Tracy. Over to you, darling.
The next entry is number 569. It's from Heather in Hertfordshire, and it says, hello to all you wonderful, happy people at JM. I wish I could have worked somewhere as wonderful, but I do have the compensation of being able to join you every morning.
Aww.
Thanks for your joy. Your joy wonderfully therapeutic. Sorry, I was trying to work out that word there, Heather. Here is my entry for the Wall of Fame made with GM's wonderful acacia pearls. That's absolutely gorgeous.
That is gorgeous.
Yeah.
That looks $1 million, doesn't it? That looks absolutely incredibly expensive, doesn't it?
It does. If you went into a boutique, you'd pay a lot of money for that.
Loving that. Love the display. Love the display. Good luck for Wednesday's prize draw. And now you'll be a fan of this. Nice bit of coiling, bit of gizmo work there. Lovely use with those. Oh, I'm loving all of this. Loving all of this. This is number 571, and it's Karen Harding. Ooh, I wonder if it's the same name as the lovely Karen Harding who does the dancing, the ballroom dancing. Could be, you don't know, stranger things have happened. But she says, hi everybody, second entry to the Wall of Fame. This is my first attempt with the gizmo and I'm hooked. I've just been told I'm to be a grandmother for the first time, so I'm so excited to be on the Wall of Fame and will carry on the excitement for me. Thanks everyone, that's Karen Harding in Aberdare in South Wales. Well, Karen, beautiful jewellery and what great news to be a grandma, or inevitably soon to be a grandma. So, well, happy news. Hello. Hope you're having a good day. Have a great weekend. Good luck. 571.
Next entry is from Shan in Burnley, and it looks like she's using some of the lapis there, similar to what we've got in the challenge. It's number 570, and made various bracelets and earrings, all with beads from GM. The top one is lapis and pyrite, and then yellow jade and mookaite, garnet and shell. That's lovely, Shan. They're all gorgeous, aren't they?
Really beautiful.
Yeah.
More to read out later, but we'll let you know how to enter because we've had some postal entries there and we've had some email entries there as well. And so we'll let you know how to do that to get involved with the Chosen by You selection, because every Wednesday we have the prize draw. You can win £100 worth of credit or 50 to spend here at Jewellery Maker. How many text messages yet? We want some text messages.
We do, yeah.
We want to find out, what have you stumbled across by accident that really went well together? It could be 2 strands, 2 gems, the scoops that you put together. together? What have you stumbled across that really worked?
Scoops I love.
Yeah.
I got one scoop and I was kind of scratching my head, and then I kind of putting things together, pairs of earrings, and then there were some larger ones, and I thought, oh, fab for things like the coiling gizmo, just one of those in the middle. And I had a purple one of those on yesterday, and somebody said, oh, I want a different colour, and I thought, God, it's 2 coils and a beady coil and the bead in the middle, you know, where you coil it round the bead.
Oh, nice.
So scoop, it's a great way to just stumble across things and you know, loads of bits that you
Text us
can make.
in. Let us know what you stumbled across and worked, or it could be 2 colours that you didn't think would go, or a technique and you just stumbled across it and you just thought that really worked. Text us into James Studios 60777, or just say hi. We'd love to hear from you this morning. So we'll let you know how to enter the Wall of Fame, and we're going to get ready to launch that 3-strand pack that is brand new today. So don't go anywhere.
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. And each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their Jewellery Maker account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Wall of Fame, Coloured Rocks Limited, Unit 2D, Eagle Road, Moonsmote, Redditch, B989HF. Good luck and happy jewellery making.
Add to your collection with our macrame and knotting DVD, which is full of hints and tips and step-by-step instructions for all levels. Join guest designers Laura Liggy and Debbie Bulford as they take you through how to create half-hitch knots, square knots and many more. To get your hands on a copy, phone our call centre on 0800 644 655. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you. If you have a question or query for Jewellery Maker, then you can contact our call centre on 0800 644 655 and press option 2. Or alternatively, you can email help@jewellerymaker.com.
Jewellery Maker are proud to present our new range of Lisa Pavelka border moulds. Make incredible polymer and silver clay border designs to embellish your creations quickly and easily. Each mould contains 4 different borders which give a wide range of textures and patterns. Use alongside our crafting foils and textured stamps to add a different dimension to your clay creation. To view a full range of Lisa Pavelka products, visit our website.
This bead box consists of 3 strands of Dalmatian jasper and 3 strands of zebra jasper, totaling over 1,000 carats, all for just $24.95. This nature-inspired bead box is perfect to add a touch of animal print to your designs. To get your hands on this great offer, phone our call centre now on 0800 644 655 and quote the code CPP032. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
Okay, it's Friday, which means 1P&P all weekend. I'm going to launch a new 3-strand pack. I'm going to relaunch, I should say, because we saw them earlier on in the week, but you might have missed them, and bring you the black spinel and pearl silver chain, because I've got some jewellery with it all made up, and it looks fantastic. But first to the 3-strand pack, look at these. And Alison liked these as well, because she's working with a lot of blues that Andy Ingram chose today. We love these big agates, those gorgeous free-formed, beautifully polished large nuggets that are just great for wrapping and stranding. Then we've got almost like a silver dove grey, and these look beautiful. I've got some Botswana in a 6-strand pack coming up, and then our sort of turquoise blues and golden colours there as well. Our 3rd new kit today with a Larimar wood, because I've got this beautiful blue Larimar in there that you can see in the kit. This would look gorgeous with the 3rd new kit today, just as a thought. So I've got those pretty, pretty blues, the Larimar, that rare, beautiful, beautiful gem from the Dominican Republic. So this is a 3-strand pack, some very sizable gems there. You've got your faceted 10mm rounds, your faceted 8mm rounds, and your large nuggets. Do we have carat weights there, honey bun? Look at those beautiful band. The bicolour agate nuggets, you've got 160 carats. That's your banded one there with the turquoise blues, the 8mm rounds. 560 carats on the large, beautiful blue nuggets. And on my silvery dove grey quartz, the cloudy quartz, 260 carats. So large carat weight for all three. And if I just, you know that 6-strand pack I showed you earlier with the jasper and the ruby zoisite and the turquoise? Well, there were 2 strands of Botswana in there. Let me just put those with that beautiful silvery dove quartz. Isn't that gorgeous? Doesn't that look fantastic? And actually, you could put that, because it's a 6-strand pack coming up later, you could put that with the nuggets as well, of the sort of the turquoise and the blues there. Isn't that beautiful? Just start playing with those colours, they're gorgeous. So these three are just fantastic in terms of what else is coming up on the show, in terms of using them with what we've got on the show, in terms of integrating them. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And with those silver balls, the dove greys, because I've got this jewellery next to me here, but I don't think we've got any of the dove grey quartz left, but you have got it here in this 3-strand pack. It looks beautiful with the silver balls that I'll bring you in a moment. It's really dynamic with those. Silver coloured brass balls, I should say. Now, it's a 3-strand pack, so 560, over 250, you know, 140, 160, I can't remember now. But large carat weights. Gorgeous, absolutely. Think about those blues that Alison's working with and the champagne golds. They'd look nice. Those champagne gold nugget pearls would look lovely with that banded agate. The lapis with those dark blues there, the pyrites. And then she's got the blacks of the tourmaline in Andy's choices, you know. These are 3 great strands that would look gorgeous. And she's working with some blue copper coloured wire. That would look gorgeous with these as well if you wanted to wire up those nuggets. It's a fabulous 3-strand pack. Brand new today. But as always with the brand new pieces, limited edition. First come, first served. So if you're enjoying the evening show and you're watching the repeat right now, you can add to 1p&p, and the joy is for Saturday and Sunday we roll over that 1p&p, but these are brand new today. Pack of 3 strands, 980 as a collective. Your multicoloured agate and your banded agate and your dove silver grey quartz in the 10mm faceted rounds. So beautiful, lot of gemage there. Gorgeous genuine gemstones. You've got lovely different physical properties, you know, with the actual size of the nuggets, the 8 and the 10, but you've got beautiful different optical properties with the banding and the swirling, and then the different tones of the dove greys there. Look, this would look very nice, very pretty, I think, with labradorite, you know, because you get the blue schiller and you get the dove greys. Look lovely with the labradorite strand. Now, you do need to be dialing early because, as with anything that's new on Jewellery Maker, it's always the hottest topic of conversation on our Facebook page, on the live TV show, on the free phone number. I've got good availability as it stands, but we know blue is a very popular choice amongst our jewellery makers, and it's fresh for the summer as well. Those, you know, you start thinking of the ocean, the Mediterranean, dipping your toes, the warmth of the sand under your feet as you walk and you dip your toe in the sea. Genuine gemstones, 3 gorgeous strands. How are you going to nines? Are you going to get those copper findings that Alison's working with? You're going to do some gizmo working with some blue coloured copper wire. Are you going to mix in some Botswana? Because I've got a lovely strand as well of not just the ones in the 6-strand pack, but the Botswana coming up. At least I think it is. It could be, there it is, the 8mm. Look at that with the dove greys. Aren't they gorgeous? So easy to accessorise these 3. But don't miss out. Today's the day with the 1p&p. You know, it arrives with this big package, and you know, you decide which ones you're going to keep and which ones you're going to, you know, send back. It's really up to you. But you know, you don't just want to be ordering one thing with that 1p&p all weekend. You know, you've got your 30-day money-back guarantee. In case you didn't know, that's what you have got. Nobody wants to miss out. $24.95 for 980 carats of genuine gemstones. I mean, quite frankly, even in our beautiful Toucolon range, I was sitting on the Gems TV stool yesterday. You know, for a 12 carat ring of a gemstone, for instance, you're looking at 24.95. We've got 980 carats of gemstones. I'm not comparing, I mean, this is our own building, this is our own TV channel, you know, Gems TV and then Jewellery Maker, all one family, it's one PMP across the board for all 3 channels. But what I'm saying is, when we look at that carat weight for that price point, mustn't underestimate that. That is an incredible offer. It's working out at what? £8.32 a strand. £8.32 for a strand of this magnitude. Let's put it up to our neck, Ryan, so we get a sense of proportion. £8.32 for that amazing strand there. That's just silliness, isn't it? That's just a silly thing to say, Fee. Even the banded agate, which proves also, and those lovely turquoise blues. Do you know what that looked lovely with? Our first new kit today, because Alison's got a strand of Amazonite in it. You know, we can split up this strand, we can utilise this strand. This looks great, because I think I haven't got any of the silvery dove grey quartz in this jewellery design next to me, but lovely with Botswana, beautiful with the second kit today. And then this perhaps with the third, because you've got that lovely Larimar in there and the red coral. £24.95, £8 a strand. It's just silly talk. And do you know what else would look lovely with it? I've got these 3 strands of the pearls coming up later. Look at these 3 with the beautifulness going on here now. Look at those. You could add the pearl element with the blues and the dove greys there, and the banding, because they're magic together, those 2. Would you agree? The turquoise colours there. Just beautiful. So that's another 3-strand pack coming up today. So there's a lot to take advantage of. A lot. £24.95. Do need your dialing now, though, so that you don't miss out, because nobody wants to be the caller that finds out actually that those 3 strands that you really loved, that you wanted to incorporate in your designs, sold out. Nobody wants to hear those words. I mean, I've got good availability at the moment, so well done to those who are already on the phone. Wouldn't that look pretty with the blue druzy quartz we've got in today's challenge? Right, let's show you these, because these look great amongst what I'm holding now. They look absolutely fantastic. Look at these. Aren't they beautiful? Just, there's 20 in the pack. There's just oodles of them. And they are the brass spiral balls with a silver colour. And you get 20 in the pack. And they are £12.95. Silver coloured spiral brass balls. There's the spiralling. It's the gable twist. It's like a ball of twine. And if I can show you some designs next to me here, we can see how gorgeous they look incorporated in the designs. And I'll actually bring you the little pearl spinel chain in a moment that you see in these designs. So if we would just look at those balls, I haven't got any of the silvery colour agate, sorry, of quartz there, but I have got this one in the 3-strand pack. Oh, run away. So we have got those today for you, these 2. Look at that. And I will bring you that beautiful pearl spinel silver chain in a moment. Look at those, aren't they gorgeous? That's just using 2 of them. The necklace here, again, integrating them. Look how gorgeous, and then a few of the jump rings. And then again, the chain, I'll bring you that chain in a moment. It's lovely to see this chain used in so many different ways. And then the bracelet, again, 4 of the silver-coloured brass balls. And then again, notice how the chain has been cut, and then just little charms. Just a little bit of charm. Love those. Love those. Aren't they? Don't they look fantastic? So in the 3-strand pack, we've got that lovely silvery dove grey quartz. You've got those beautiful silver-coloured brass balls there, twisted brass balls. I mean, 20 loads in there. I think that's great. What's that working out at each, Honeybun? 20 into £12.95. They just keep running away, don't they? 65p each. And then I'll bring you this chain as well, because this is beautiful. And you've just seen them split into 3 on the earrings, creating a little tassel on the bracelet and a longer tassel on the necklace. And this is pearl and black spinel. Pearl and black spinel, which I adore. that noble duke, that beautiful black spinel from the Lucian region of Vietnam. Genuine pearls on that silver train there as well. So there are your spirals on the screen for $12.95. And we'll get this lovely length of chain that's been used in those designs beautifully. Do you have another look at those designs, Honey Bun Ollie? Is that all right, darling, if I just get more set up there? Just see how it's been used in the earrings, in the little chain on the bracelet, on the length of the necklace with those spiral balls there. There you go, that's just a little bit of tasselage there. Looks lovely with the balls. 9-inch and then so dynamic, and again the silver ball just drawing the eye, drawing the necklace together, and then the drop of the chain. And that chain of the black spinel and the pearl is only $7.95, and it's 9 inches. So with the bolt ring clasp or toggle clasp, we've got enough of a bracelet, and then an extra bit of length for tassel on the earrings or a little bit of charm. $7.95 faceted black spinel, which for me, I always think has the edge over, dare I say it, black diamonds. You get an even greater luster. Look how perfect and round those pearls are. Look how perfectly round those beautiful pearls are. They are perfection, aren't they? $7.95. I think that's a lovely monochromatic, you know, the black and the white there. Perfectly round pearls. Look how blemish-free those pearls are on the close-up. And the black spinel. You know, I always talk about this because the Burmese call it natwi, spirit polish. Looks like the angels have danced on the surface. I will say it's an odd antithesis to say, you know, you've got the angel light on the surface of that dark midnight black, but I mean, it's so simpatico, isn't it? Seeing the black and the white there together. $7.95, beautiful. Even if you just want to make a little charm bracelet and have the silver spirals hanging off. Gorgeous! Love that jewellery. Who made that jewellery? It's beautiful. Hannah. Hannah. Lovely, lovely. Lovely jewellery. Alrighty. We've got other colours, I do believe, over the weekend. I don't know what days coming up. Gunmetal coloured, you called them, didn't you? And some gold. I mean, we may even sneak some in, I don't know. We'll have to see, because we've got the whole weekend together, haven't we? But if you love the silvery looking ones and love those designs, I think beautiful. That chain is a bargain, and that 3-strand pack, brand new today, absolutely beautiful. And you've got the dove greys in there that we just saw, very similar into Hannah's designs. And, you know, there's a lot in that 3-strand pack that would look great today with the kits. Beautiful. Please don't miss it. Those 3 were $24.95. Alrighty. Our first new kit, I mentioned, because that beautiful banding of the quartz we've just had, the Amazonite, the Pyrite, the beautiful pink opal. It's our first new kit today, and it's coming up right after this.
When you're watching our day show or repeat show on the internet, you can hold up to 2 items in your basket at any one time. However, when watching the live late show between the hours of 5 PM to 9 PM, things are slightly different. Due to the stock quantity being live, you can only place 1 item in your basket before you must check that item out, giving a fair opportunity for all watching. Remember, you can only purchase items from the live late show by heading to the Jewellery Maker homepage and clicking the Watch Us Live button. Enjoy the online experience with Jewellery Maker. This beadbox consists of 6 strands of genuine pearls, including bronze, peach, pink and white pearls, all for just $34.95. Bring a touch of class to lines. To get your hands on this great offer, phone our call centre now on 0800 644 655 and quote the code ETMG80. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
New to polymer clay? Then why not come and join us on our Polymer Clay for Beginners course? Join guest designer Debbie Bulford as she guides you through the basic techniques of creating bead shapes, basic canes, pendants, feature beads and much more. You will get the chance to design your own pieces, which you can then take home. During the course of the day, you will get to have a backstage tour of the studios, meet the presenters and have a trip to our jewellery shop. The full course includes black and white clay, a colour clay pack of your choice, use of all tools, buffet-style lunch and refreshments, all for just $64.95. For details of course dates and availability, phone our call centre now on 0800 644 655. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
You can now keep in touch by liking Jewellery Maker UK on Facebook. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
Jewellery Maker are proud to present our new range of Lisa Pavelka border moulds. Make incredible polymer and silver clay border designs to embellish your creations quickly and easily. Each mould contains 4 different borders which give a wide range of textures and patterns. Use alongside our crafting foils and textured stamps to add a different dimension to your clay creation. To view a full range of Lisa Pavelka products, visit our website.
When you place your first order with us, you will receive a free booklet and DVD full of handy hints, tips and tutorials to help you get started with your new Jewellery Maker hobby.
I'm just going to quickly flag up our 6-strand bundle coming up, simply because it looks so fantastic with the early bird special. Do you remember those mustard jaspers and my called shimmering shoals? And that was the Botswana, that was the beautiful turquoise, the ruby zoisite. We've got a great offer on that coming up, and I just didn't want you to miss it. I just love those. It just fits in so many different directions with this beautiful, beautiful kit called Shimmering Shoals. It's our first, Shimmering Shoals. It's our first new kit of the day. And it has the wonderful, beautiful, deep green, large nuggets of your beautiful Amazonite, named after the river Amazon, but mined in Brazil. Often sometimes confused with turquoise or jadeite, but it's a beautiful gem of creative expression. Just very briefly before I do, I want to just show you, look at this beautiful garnet coming up. Just, oh, if I just lift that. How gorgeous does that garnet look in this kit? I'd just like to flag up, you know, what's coming up on the show, just in case you want to mix and match further. But let's take you through the strands, because I think the first thing, I know this is a favourite of Alison's, this kit, because it's beautiful. I've got those lovely blue pearls, those aqua pearls coming up as well. That 3-strand pack, look at these. As well, if I just put one of those pearls in there as well. The mermaids are flooding towards us. Your beautiful gem of creative expression, your gem of, it's supposed to sort of enhance the unity and one's worth. Lovely Amazonite, the Hope Stone as it's called, because it's supposed to inspire confidence and hope. If you're into the metaphysical side of your gems, it's supposed to have a very soothing effect, help you to analyse and sort out information. It's a beautiful microline gemstone from the, and you get it in the igneous rock when it really cools down slowly in the pegmatites and in the sedimentary rocks, and gorgeous, gorgeous ammonite. Sometimes you get a schiller on it because it's part of the gem's feature, but most of it you just get these gorgeous, gorgeous aqua blue greens. It's a beautiful fine-grained feldspar, hence its opaqueness and lovely pretty patterns. And can't remember the last time I saw a strand with amazonites this big, if I'm honest. Love, love, love the mermaid colours. Sometimes we go to Brazil, sometimes we go to Russia, yeah, for our Amazonite. So, yeah, worldwide we source our Amazonite. So this actually is Russian. You can get it in the USA, Brazil, Zimbabwe, Russia, Australia and Namibia. These are some of the locations for our Amazonite. And in this case, we are in Russia. Then I've got my beautiful faceted pyrite rondelles. I mean, these are just beautiful with everything, quite frankly. And they're bringing out the golds. This is why we sort of introduced the garnet in there as well, because that just looks so rich, so beautiful. Amazonite, again, it's funny enough, we seem to have all of Alison's favourites today. I know she likes Amazonite as well. I always remember your Amazonite necklace. You just simply restranded one of the...
That's right, one of the graduated
yeah,
stems,
yeah, you just restranded it, didn't you? And just left it as is, because the natural beauty of your Amazonite is so strong, so beautiful. And with the golds of the pyrite, it's a very easy one to accessorise with, you know, with pinks, with smoky quartz, with blues. And it doesn't stop there, because in this kit, remember, it's a brand new kit, first time on air, and we had already calls about it when we showed you the imagery at 9 o'clock. I've got what I always consider to be a double strand pack It's nuggets. Look at those, how beautiful. Is my Peruvian pink opal strand. I mean, it just goes on and on and on. As Alison said, you could just wear that. Got all those lovely shades in there. All those lovely, lovely shades of pink and gold and silver. I mean, I know I am obsessed, but those pink opals just look so beautiful with, for instance, Botswana. Because the silvery greys in there, just gorgeous. And then if you have the pyrite in there as well, oh, you know, the garnet today, such beautiful, beautiful LS. And this long strand of your pink nuggets is, I mean, oh, it's just lovely. Look at this, if I put it over my head, yeah. You just see how you could just restrand that, and that would look so nice with your long, that's very fresh and summery, isn't it, for your long maxi dresses, or so, so pretty. We'll show you the silver as well, because don't forget in a kit, we're putting all the components together that you need to make jewellery. So it's a very cost-effective way for you to buy our strands, our silver, our threading materials. It's a lovely gift idea. Alison will be showing us the jewellery that she's made out of it. I can see 5 glorious pieces. Already got my eye on all of them. She's made earrings, I was going to say inspired by me, but inspired by my love of earrings, I should say. She knows what I like. Any earring, quite frankly. I'm a very easy girl.
You'd be so easy to buy for birthdays,
I would be so easy to buy for, I know.
earrings.
Either Halston, bit of bibble, or a pair of earrings. I am happy, I'm as giddy as can be. I'm very, very simple child. The simple things in life are the best though, aren't they? Do you know what? You don't even have to buy. You just go make them. It's even more cost effective, isn't it? Just have a rummage in your store and make a pair of earrings. There you go. That's the beauty of jewellery making, isn't it? It's a really cost-effective way of giving gifts, of buying gifts, of making gifts, of creating a business for yourself, and at the end of it, the satisfaction of having this beautiful piece of jewellery, and the satisfaction. You know, Alison said she was in a bit of a fluster that day when she went out with a lovely Dalmatian Jasper jewellery, and then went away with a complete spring in her step when 2 strangers complimented the jewellery that she'd made. And that's how you feel, isn't it? Especially, we wear jewellery, we make jewellery to look beautiful, to feel good. And when somebody loves something you've made, there could be no greater compliment. And you can start today with our Shimmer and Shoals jewellery kit. 30 pieces of sterling silver. You've got the monofilament, you've got the beading thread, you've got the elastic. I mean, you've got the queen of gems, that Peruvian pink opal. Already they're going like hotcakes, because everybody knows we don't see the opal very often in our kits, that precious opal. This is Peruvian pink opal. You will get in Peru, because 95% of the world's opal comes from Australia. Only 25% of that actually makes it into gem quality jewellery. But from Peru, it is infamous for the baby pinks. Think babies, actually. Baby pink and baby blue. The duck egg blue opal and pink opal. You see, it's very specific to Peru. And that's what's, I've never seen the Peruvian opal. I've seen other opal, but not the Peruvian pink opal in a kit before. And I can't even remember, and this is the truth, the last time I had it on Gems TV. We had Ethiopian Weller opal yesterday. You have the Mexican fire opal, because these are all the Queen of Gems, as Shakespeare calls her in Twelfth Night. That's your opal. It's October's birthstone. And do you know what? If you make someone a beautiful opal piece of jewellery, it's supposed to bestow upon the wearer success and happiness. It's a real talisman for gamblers, if you like a bit of a gamble on the GGs. So you want to be wearing your opal when the Grand National is on. Or my top tip is back an Irish horse. They're always in the top 3. Look at that, back this Shimmer and Shoals, $24.95. Bargain. It is like a, look at that, just for that Amazonite, that is all natural. That beautiful Russian Amazonite, a natural 580 carats. What was that, darling? I mean, yes, don't get me wrong, we had that fabulous 3-strand pack. It's all to do with the gems, you know, at this price. And here we get a kit. That's what I meant about everything in this kit that you need to get started. New jewellery makers, you know, for the sake of repeating myself, you get our Hub magazine. Anybody regular buying it gets our Hub magazine this month, featuring lots of lovely people, lots of lovely extras like the toolkits, strands, top tips. You get our free DVD and our Get Started booklet. Alison's going to show us some design techniques you know, out of the 5 pieces of jewellery that she's made out of this kit. You get our winter catalogue to show you all the extras, because in a live 4-hour show and then the live evening show, there simply is not the time to show you all the relevant components that we physically have in terms of finding materials, gold-plated, copper, gemstones, you know, there's not enough hours in the day. So a great, great way to get, and if you like Alison's designs, which I know you will, and you want to simply emulate them, copy them, they'll upload it on our website. You can simply, because Alison's remit is to simply only use what's in the kit, and out of this kit she's made 5 stunning pieces of jewellery, and if you were to sell them, would you price them at £5 each? I don't think so, because it's silver and it's real gemstones. And I only mention that because a lot of our regular jewellery makers set up business and you know, get asked and commissioned to make pieces. I love these opals. I mean, I'm torn because pyrite's beautiful. And the only reason I'm not going on about the pyrite is because we see pyrite on the show. But our beautiful pink opal, Peruvian pink opal, our beautiful Amazonite. I'm just so excited about having those 2 in the actual kit. I'm into double figures already. It's proven very popular. It's going to prove even more popular in a moment when you see the designs. Just under £25. 580 plus 290, that's 870, 1,080 carats, 210 carats of opal, that baby pink opal, but the Amazonite as well. Oh, it's all just gorgeous, isn't it? All 3 strands are just perfect. Beautiful, beautiful kit. Shimmering shoals, it's like mermaid gloriousness, isn't it? We like this kit, didn't we, Alison? I mean, we've had your Dalmatian today, we've had your beautiful Amazonite. Look at these. I love these. Oh.
Nice to have the chunky pieces of Amazonite as well. They really
yeah.
are chunky.
It's been a long time since we had chunky. We've had the faceted 4 and 6 and the rounds of 8.
I've got the little flowers, the carved flowers.
Yeah.
I've got a few different ones, but not
chunky monkeys.
No.
Lovely. And you've used them in every single design. It's amazing how that strand went.
It's gone a long way.
You know, spread, isn't it?
Way, yeah.
Because it's kind of almost, you've got some smaller, some larger, it's almost graduated.
Yeah, it is graduated as you go through the strand, definitely. Really nice. They're very sort of 1950s sort of colours, aren't they?
She's bang
really
on right now,
cute,
isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, we've got a lovely simple stretchy. She's got a lovely big feature piece here. Oh, go to the necklace, there we go. Gorgeous. So we stranded those nuggets and the pyrites, asymmetric design there. She's using 5 of those gorgeous Amazonites. And then a little curl there like that. So that's simple stranding onto the beading.
Just all really
thread,
simple,
isn't it?
just all one long piece of thread.
Really and then you've
easy.
got your bolt ring at the back. So lovely long length. There's the stretchy. The pyrites all the way round. You get the stretchy elastic in there. 1 big feature Amazonite there. Beautiful on. Simple. And matches perfectly these gorgeous dangles here, because you get 2 pairs of shepherd's hook in the kit. So you've accented just 2 of the similar size there with a pyrite. Is that just threaded onto a...
It's just on a head pin,
that you get in the kit. Now these are the ones you said you thought of me, because I like a dangle. And they're beautiful. What have you done here, Alison?
That's the
you're going to show us? Right, I won't say too much about that now. And then this is our lovely...
That's the wave bracelet, which we're going to show later in the show as well.
That's right, in the 3rd kit, because I'm wearing it at the moment. So look at that, you see, isn't that beautiful? Actually, the graduated Amazonites lend themselves to that really well, don't they? The big and then start to go a bit smaller. So it's spread itself across 5 gorgeous designs.
Made me feel like summer.
Summer,
It's just kind of get your maxi dress on or your linen trousers.
And of course, we were both saying how nice and bright it was this morning.
Lovely.
And we got up and... I mean, what time did you leave? Did you come down this morning or
4.
last night?
No, I came this morning at 4.
That early as well.
So it was lovely. Sun rose about 7, I think. No, maybe about 6:30. Don't know.
As early as it is to get up, it's a lovely time to drive, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
There's quiet the road can be, but lovely to have that lightness now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Alison comes all the way down from Durham, don't you, darling?
Yes, near Darlington.
Near Darlington, yeah. So you're a bit further to me than Yorkshire, but yeah, the early doors. Anyway, honey, you're going to show me these beautiful opal,
really simple to
Amazonite earrings.
You know, like Scotty and I were saying earlier, this is very sort of, well, any kit's a starter kit, but it kind of lends itself to sort of, you know, making some lovely pieces for anybody who's just starting out.
Yeah.
And the Amazonite, obviously, as Faye said, I can only use what's in the kit, and I desperately wanted to take one of the big chunky ones and make that a silver coiled bead that we were talking about there.
Oh, yes,
to
that
put
we-
it
when
in
we did
because I
the,
just
yeah,
thought that
Wall
would
of
look
Fame.
amazing.
But you're not allowed to use
I'm
silver.
not allowed to.
Well, you can at home, but your remit is only choose what's in the kit. But yeah, you
There
can
won't
at
be any
home.
left when I get home. It'll be gone. Opal's just so gorgeous, isn't it?
Oh,
Absolutely gorgeous.
it's delectable. Peruvian pink opal.
Yeah.
I can't believe we've got a double strand of that in this kit because I just think at the price point of opal and Peruvian pink opal, it's real baby pinks.
Bargainous. Oh, I've lost my shepherd's hook. Not sure where I've put that, but never mind.
Shall I find you another one?
Yeah, can do for you.
I'll delve, so you can do
Might be
finishing touches.
in that one there, I think.
There's one here.
There's the
That'll
one
do,
there.
darling?
One, so it's meant
that
to
all right?
be. Yep, that's lovely, thank you. So all we're going to do to make those earrings is literally make a chain out of the head pins that come in the kit. It's a technique that you can use for earrings, bracelets, necklaces, anything at all, absolutely anything.
deeper one.
Thank you. So what we're going to do is convert a standard head pin that looks like this one here with the little ball on the end, and we're going to convert that into what's called an eye pin, where you end up with 2 loops on either end there. But the first one that you do, you just use the standard head pin anyway. Right. So this is the same technique that you would use to make the shorter pair of earrings that's there. So you literally, I think we've just threaded a pyrite on, and then I have took the chips off just to make this. Just put three little chips on there. And they just give you that pop of colour, don't they, straight away? Definitely. They feel nice as well. You know, when we're all very kind of touchy-feely as crafty people, aren't we?
It's a real gemstone feel, there, isn't it?
So you just literally popping those onto there, and then at the top of it, I'm going to make. You could make a wrapped loop, or you could just make a normal loop. So I'm just going to show the normal kind of loop that we would make. There's so many different ways, isn't it? Some people like to do the coil, where you coil it at the top. So all I'm going to do is just bend that on a right angle, so bend it to sort of 90 degrees. And we don't need as much silver as there is on there to make the wrapped loop, so I'm just going to trim about 1 centimetre off there. There it goes. And then just taking the round nose head pins, there's loads of, all the designers that you see on the show do different techniques for doing this, so it's really about finding the technique that feels comfortable for you when you're making your piece of jewellery. So I like to rotate, take my pliers, I called them forceps, didn't I, last time?
Yes, the midwife in you.
Rotate the pliers over and then just nip the end of the head pin in there, and then all I do is just rotate that back around and nip it in, and then you get a finished sort of loop, and you just want to nip that nice and tight. And then all you're going to do to make the central piece, because that could be just an earring on its own, but to make the central piece, I've just snipped off the little ball off the end there. So we're going to make a little loop on the end, just as we've done there. So we're about just short of 1 centimetre up. Going to make a little right angle again, put the pliers in and bend it around. And then to make the central piece, we just pop the Amazonite on and do the same at the other end. And these have got quite a large hole, so you could use kind of leather cord and things on these as well. But once you've put that on, it won't move.
Yeah.
On there, it's nice and safe. So literally, all I've done with the top part is make another one. So you've got the 3 component parts of the earrings just there, and then we're going to piece them together. And literally, the same technique that you do at the top of the shepherd's hook, just kind of opening the door on the loop, you're going to do on each of the earrings. So we open the door and thread on one of the rings, close that, nip that up again. And then the same with the middle earring. We're just going to open the door on one of those little ends that we've made. And although the silver's quite soft and pliable, you know, it is a little bit resilient. So if you think, oh, I can't do that, I'm going to snap it, you won't. It'll be fine. And then the final one at the bottom, the right side. Just open that one up and pop that one on, and then close the loop again. So literally you can make chain, bracelets, anything out of this technique. Earrings,
Fabulous.
anything at all.
Oh, wow.
Simple, gorgeous.
I'm down to double figures. We can't leave one earring dangling around the studio, can we?
No, it would be really unfortunate
It would
to only
be
have
awful.
one, wouldn't it?
I think you have to make a partner for that,
I think
aren't you?
so, yeah.
only takes minutes. The kit is proving very popular.
I'm not
Just goes to show you how simple it is and how fantastic, in all seriousness, do those earrings look. I mean, how fantastic does all the jewellery look? We'll get it uploaded on the website. It's a great starter kit, as Alison said, because it's it just looks so expensive. It just showcases those beautiful gems, and everybody knows opal. People might not know amazonite so well, or your pyrites, but you can explain all that.
Yeah.
And I can't see anybody not liking these lovely summer colours either.
Well, they all go together, and the pyrite we've already seen earlier in the challenge with the lapis, and what a different combination that makes. And you're going to have some pieces left, and it's like you say, you come in, you might have got a new top, and you think, oh, I'm going out tonight, I'd like a pair of earrings. You just go in your stash. 2 minutes later, you've got a pair of earrings to go.
Exactly, make a pair. Yeah, you don't have to go off to the shops and just think, oh, I've got to go and find something now to accessorise with this.
I couldn't tell you the last time I bought jewellery.
No?
2 years or more since I bought.
Yeah.
No,
if I'm ever buying, it's usually a gift.
Yeah.
From the next door. I did it for a friend's birthday yesterday. I got a piece for her birthday, but you know, either that or you just make it.
Yeah, just
like,
make it earrings.
Yeah. There we go. $24.95. Shimmering shoals. And we're still waiting for texts. Say hi to us. Let us know what beautiful combinations you've stumbled across and thought that really works, or ideas that you've tried and you didn't think it was going to work, but it really came off. Let us know. We've had a few texts in, which we'll have a look at. But there's good availability. We are down to double figures of the shimmering shoals. So if you're watching on the repeat, please give us a call because right now Alison and I are going to get ready for looking at some of your designs in this week's Wall of Fame.
The next entry is number 580. Hi all at Jewellery Maker. It's been a long time since I've entered the Wall of Fame. I sent for the Sculpey Clay DVD, and here's a watch I've made using Sculpey Clay and Swarovski crystals. Hope it's good enough. Sharon, I thought they were lac beads. That's
me
what I thought they
too.
were when I looked at it. That's
Sculpey
absolutely
clay
gorgeous.
is brilliant.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Oh, fab.
Good luck,
Well
Sharon.
done.
Yeah. Wow, look at that. That is amazing. This looks like we've stolen from the Tsarinas and the Tsars of Russia. This is number 582. It's Tamsin from Cambridge, near Cambridge in Ely. It's very bridal. It's a Jewellery Maker tiara frame, clear and mystic quartz bicones and faceted rounds. Hope you like it. Lots of love to everyone at JM, and lovely to have Lucy back again. That's Tamsin in Cambridge, Tamsin Brown. Wow, that is just incredible. Good luck, you're number 582.
And this entry, which is made, look, it just goes with
Oh,
my
that's
outfit.
perfect. You should be wearing that today.
Attached is my first entry to the Wall of Fame. Yes, I know you must have heard that lots of times. Found out about JM a month or so ago, and I've been addicted ever since. My partner says he's now a JM widow. This is the entry from my first purchase, so how fab to get that on the Wall of Fame. The Purple Spires jewellery kit. Yours, addicted, Sarah from Eastbourne.
Sarah, you see, first jewellery kit, got started, and look at the
on the wall.
fantastic jewellery. She could be in with a chance of winning £100 worth of credit or £50 worth of credit on Wednesday, so good luck.
Fabulous.
And good luck to Linda. I love this, really keeping it nice and simple. And she says, it's peridot black onyx with white crackle quartz bracelet and earrings. She says, I started watching the programme about 6 months ago and started making jewellery just before Christmas, and I've been hooked ever since. It's the best hobby ever. And oh, this is lovely. She says the ladies that present the programme are brilliant.
Oh.
There you go, darling, you're brilliant. And, oh, she says, I forgot to put where I'm from. I'm from the Isle of Grain, Rochester, Kent. That's Linda Yates. Love that. That peridot is glowing.
Pops, doesn't it?
That is glowing. Good luck. I'm glad you found this brand new hobby and you think it's the best ever. 583. More to read out later, as you can see, but we've had some texts. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Andy, this is the Chosen by You you've got.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Andy from the West Midlands. Hi, Fee and Alison. Thank you for choosing my Chosen by You. I turned the TV on and the first thing I saw was my name. Big, big shock and surprise. I'm glad you like what I've chosen. I'm looking forward to seeing what is made. Fee, you sound like my mom calling me Andrew. Oh, Andy, I know. I'm sorry, darling. I love words. I also call people by their surnames as well. Andrew. Dee Dee's name is not actually Dee Dee. What is your name, Dee Dee? I've actually forgotten because I named you Dee Dee the first day we met, didn't I? What is your name? Deanna. It's Dee Dee now. Or Deanna. Andrew Ingram. Your mother's talking to you now. You better like what she makes for you. Do you know what I mean? Otherwise, there'll be trouble. Nice to have you watching, and can't wait to see the designs. Love your choices. This is from Alison in Derbyshire. Good morning, all. Great show as always, and lots of temptation. I know. My favourite combo at the moment is Amazonite, aquamarine, and Botswana agate. Oh my heaven, Alison. I'm so with you on that. Keep up the good work while I try to sit on my hands as we have a wedding to pay for. That's Ali in Derbyshire. Well, Ali, all I can say is start making the jewellery and start selling it. That'll pay the way for some of that wedding. And I hope you like that kit with that gorgeous Amazonite. And I've got that 6 strands with the Botswana. Oh, don't sit on your hands for too long because, you know, could miss out. This is from Jennifer in Bristol. Hi, girls. Oh, you see, we're asking about combos that you perhaps wouldn't have thought would work, but did, and, you know, you've been surprised and you loved it. She says, I put white pearls with sodalite and hematite. Hello. With snowflake obsidian. She's a bit predictable, I know, but it's beautiful. I'm still here, still laughing. Late birthday wishes to Fee from your #1 fan, Jennifer in Bristol. Well, Jennifer, it's lovely to hear from you. Actually, that's not obvious to me. White pearls, sodalite maybe, but then hematite, the snowflake. Yeah. I'm loving these combinations. Let me know what daring combinations you put together that have worked, that perhaps you didn't think would work. We're learning lots today. Yeah, so I'm always amazed by what the designers decide to do as well, because I sometimes see things and I think, I wouldn't have put those together, but they look gorgeous. And this is from Pencoed. You sent me out how to pronounce this. Thank you, Nick, in South Wales. My favourite combination is me and Jewellery Maker. Love it. Well done, Nick in Pencoed. Lovely to hear from you this morning. Keep the texts coming, because after the break, here's the text messaging service. Send it into James' studio. We're asking about your unusual combinations that you didn't think would work, then did work. And send it into 60777. And after this, it's going to be, I know you told me, Scott, that bundle-licious bundle that we think works great with that first new kit, Dreaming Shoals. Was it called Dreaming Shoals? Shimmering Shoals. Oh, trust you to get it wrong, eh?
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. And each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their Jewellery Maker account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Wall of Fame, Coloured Rocks Limited, Unit 2D, Eagle Road, Moons Moat, Redditch, B989HF. Good luck and happy jewellery making!
This bead box features 3 strands of zebra jasper and 3 strands of picture jasper, totalling a massive 2,210 carats, and all for just £24.95. The unusual shapes and textures in this bead box are sure to bring the focus straight to your jewellery. To get your hands on this great offer, phone our call centre now on 0800 644 655 and quote the code DTPO12. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
If you have a question or query for Jewellery Maker, then you can contact our call centre on 0800 644 655 and press option 2. Or alternatively, you can email help@jewellerymaker.com.
Jewellery Maker are proud to introduce Lisa Pavelka textured stamps for all your polymer and silver clay projects. A wide range of Lisa Pavelka stamps come in a variety of unique patterns and textures. Each stamp is designed to give highly detailed results for both dimensional design and surface imprinting. Each stamp comes unmounted for optimal usability. To view our full range of Lisa Pavelka products, please visit our website. Jewellery Maker are proud to introduce Lisa Pavelka water slide transfers. These transfers are sure to enhance your silver and polymer clay designs. Each pack contains an extensive collection of images from Art Deco to symbols and nature print. These easy-to-use sheets will come with full instructions and tips for use. They are a great way to embellish all of your creations. Use alongside our border molds and textured stamps to add a different dimension to your clay creation. To view our full range of Lisa Pavelka products, visit our website.
You can now keep in touch by following Jewellery Maker on Twitter. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
Welcome back. It's for Friday, Feast Fantastic Friday, the best day of the week, quite frankly, because we start our 1pp all weekend. Now, I've been showing you this bundle. I've been teasing, I've been tantalising, keeping you in suspenders, and now we're about to launch it. And I think, and so does Alison, everybody here, the crew, just think this looks gorgeous with that kit. So here is the 6-strand bundle, and I'll take you through each of the strands, but let's just put that dreaming, shimmering shoals next to it and see if you think it goes. What doesn't go with shimmering shoals? Isn't that fantastic with the Amazonite, that pink Peruvian opal and the pyrite? There is still availability of our first new kit today. But let's take away the first new kit and show you this bundle because it is delicious. Okay, we're starting with my Botswana nuggets, which I adore. And we put that with that 3-strand pack earlier. Do you remember the silvery quartz? Just look at the colour, look at the banding, the beautiful delicacy. I mean, we're getting all our dream wishes today, aren't we? Alison's had her Amazonite and a Dalmatian jasper. I've got my Botswana peaches. Look at these, look at this banding, this finesse, this detail, this fine grained. I mean, it's like the feathers of a bird. Can you climb in there? Are we seeing that on the close-up, honey? Yeah, isn't that gorgeous? And then you get such a range of chocolates to peach, to gold, to lemon, to silver, to white. I mean, just look at that. It's just one of the most beautiful gems, natural gems on the planet. Then I'm going to take you to what we call annulite, ruby zoisite. Your zoisite, discovered in '57, and we had the gentleman yesterday, John Saul. His father rather was the man who brought tanzanite rather, to the attention of Tiffany's. It was discovered by Ali Jawatu, but he was in the building. This man is just a legend like Campbell R. Bridges. And the zoisite, this is your precursor. This is the family of your tanzanite, and you get ruby flecks in it. And beautiful, beautiful. But you'll know it's infamous cousin. So this is a gorgeous gem with those rich greens, those blacks. Just beautiful. And then we move into Botswana again. Look at these peaches. Look at the banding. It's just feather-like. It's just gorgeous. These long chips. Sorry, I'm supposed to be telling you carat weights, aren't I? Sorry, Scott. The first strand, I'm just obsessed. That's the Botswana, 335 carats. The ruby zoisite, 280. My long chips of the Botswana, 375. And then, oh, look at these. Hello. These are lovely. These are very fine, but they look like, you know those fluffy scarves that people started knitting? And they're those lovely little thready things. You know the scarves I mean? They look like tinsel, don't they? This is beautiful. This is is this your, my coral? Yeah, it's my dyed sort of jadey green coral. And they're like little, if I hold one on the end there, they're like little, well, I don't know, they're like little long chips, really. Take a while to thread, don't get me wrong, but there is a technique you can do where you start, before you take them off, you thread at the same time so that you can get bundles off them at the same time. Lovely when you're making little nuggety things as well. They just look they look like a pretty little frill. Then I've got my beautiful picture jasper in the sandy stone buff nude colours there. And last but not least, my buff matte turquoise, and that's a double strand. So this 6-strand, it's almost like 7. And doesn't it look fantastic with shimmering shoals? You bet your bottom dollar it does. Wouldn't it look gorgeous with, you know, the greens of fluorite? You betcha it does. Wouldn't it look fantastic with rich garnet coming up, or those pretty shimmering pearls? I hear you. The mustard ochre, this is what I put. You know the early bird special? The early bird special, because I thought the sandy colours and the turquoise. You know that early bird special you got? You know, great opportunity right now. It's my bargain bundle, 6 strands. So 450 of the long Botswana agate, 375 of the long Botswana agate drop style chips, 420 of the picture jasper, 280 of the ruby zoisite, 220 of the turquoise, the turquoise green coral long chips, and then my agates there as well. Gorgeous, 415 carats. My bargain bundle. The original fantastic price for all 6 of these strands, dare I say it's 7, with those turquoise nuggets, was as low as $27.95. 6 is into $27.95. About $4.50 a strand. That's working out at right now, is it? Am I right? It's 24, 6 4s, well, just over, £4.65, yeah. £4.65 a strand. Lovely summer colours, those turquoise colours. Botswana, you know I'd pay that just for those 2 strands of the Botswana. Turquoise, ruby zoisite, picture jasper. Beautiful. So, £4.65 a strand, not today. £23.95, £4 a strand. 6 gauze, well, £3.99, yeah, £4 a strand. £4 for Botswana. Hello, you're having a giraffe. £4 for precious ruby zoisite with ruby flecks. Beautiful long chips of my gorgeous Botswana, which I am obsessed with. And then my jade coral, which looks like tinsel. And then the picture jasper, and then the double strand, because that is like a double strand. Actually, it's more like 7 strands for $23.95, so that price is wrong now. It's like something or other, $3.75 a strand. £4 a strand right now. That is, and it looks fun. You could actually get that today as a new jewellery maker. Get one of our silver findings packs, buy our beading threads separately. I think it's like $3.95. Get some elastic, or if you've got bits left over from other kits, or you want to get the Shimmering Shoals kit and get this as well. That is just, you know, when we price slash, a bargain bundle is what it is. It's a bundle of gem strands put together, which as a bundle come out at a better price than if you were to buy them separately. Then to price slash the bundle, £4 a strand. £4 for genuine turquoise. Can I just say I bought a turquoise ring for a friend yesterday, £24. James TV. Should have made one. 220 carats on this beautiful. Then picture jasper. That's not a criticism, it's just, you know, pointing out, dare I say it, the proverbial obvious. And then you got the lovely coral. I mean, oh, well, you know I'd have it for the Botswana, full stop. Ruby zoisite we rarely get to see as well. These are just beautiful, beautiful, rich strands. They've all got their lovely visual, physical properties, which are different. And then optically, you've got lovely banding. You've got, I don't want to say smudging, but mottled, picture. We're down to the last, what's that, darling? 80 now in stock. And so gorgeous. You want to tie that in with your Shimmering Shoals. With that Shimmering Shoals kit. So a bit of an investment right now. I wonder if I can tempt who's the lady sitting on my hands? She's got a wedding to pay for. She loves her Amazonite. I'm trying to entice you in. I know. Alison, trying to entice you in there. With this 6-strand bundle. Our Al in the studio, she's already enticed. $23.95. I mean, I haven't added up what it would be if you bought them from us separately, but I'm just looking at my little sheet here because I've got a strand of beautiful 8mm Botswana because I haven't got any other Amazonite or on the show apart from that kit. I'm trying to tell you, what was that lovely 8mm strand of, I'll probably shoot myself in the foot now. About £8. I mean, if you were to buy them separately, honey, though, I mean, you know? $9.95, right, is the price I've got for my beautiful single strand. And I am shooting myself in the foot by telling you this. $9.95 for this beautiful strand that I'm going to present later because it's new. And don't get me wrong, I appreciate that this will cost a little bit more because they're faceted, and they're perfectly round. So that's taking more time to do. That is $9.95. You are paying in this bundle, and this is how it works out. You know, if you add up with this separately, and I'm just going by our own prices, £4 for those nuggets. £4 for those beautiful. So we should be at £20 minimum, shouldn't we? If we go and buy, I know the rounds would be a little bit more expensive, but say, let's just for argument's sake, go with that because we've got bigger carat weights here. £20. I've got genuine turquoise. Should I do your deal on some nuggets and go $7.95 for that? 28. Then I'll do you another deal on this. We can even go lower, shall we? Go 7, 35. Let's have another 7, 42. Let's have another 10 for our Ruby Zoes at 52. I mean, even by our own standards, that's like, it's almost like a 50% markdown, if you like, on 6 gorgeous strands, almost 7, isn't it, with that genuine turquoise. We're at £23.95. I mean, 2 of my beautiful faceted round Botswana strands, that's £20 straight away. And I appreciate the faceting will cost more, you know, because you've got the rounds, they're perfect. We can be a little bit more elaborate with the nuggets, but still, it's the same beautiful precious gemstone, and you're looking at £23.95, and you've got 6 strands. I just think it's unbelievable, and it's a bargain, and it looks so nice with the Shimmering Shoals kit. So nice. Well, I've got some lovely multicoloured quartz that would look nice with the gentle greens in our second new kit today as well. Hope you're going to take advantage. Hope you're going to not miss out on 1PP ERCR67. So it was amazing at £27.95. It's even better. You put that £4 that we've taken off the original price, because I think the original price was a bargain, having just gone through it separately with you. There's that 1PP, pretty much so for the whole weekend. So beautiful with the Shimmering Shoals kit. Please don't miss that. I just know you wouldn't be disappointed with this, Alison, would you? You'd just think that's crazy.
Much with that.
Couldn't you?
When you picked it up earlier on, you just go.
Yeah, they just go so well together as well. Alrighty. Let's introduce you to some pieces that we've had on the show previously, but you may have missed. And I will bring you that lovely 8mm Botswana, but just to flag it, a very precious gem. It's a beautiful natural gem, and its beauty needs to be seen because it's just gorgeous. Love that kit today, that Shimmering Shoals. The early bird tied himself up here a bit. Right, this is gorgeous. Oh, mix and match. Let's do the green tiger's eye. This is gorgeous. And even our single strands, you know, £10, £8. That's why a bundle is so fantastic. This would look nice with a bundle as well. This would look great with the Amazonite and the Pyrite or the Shimmering Shoals kit. You want to take it down a different route. This is my tiger's eye, that rare, beautiful pseudomorph, that gorgeous chatoyant gem. If it's cut well, you see that chatoyancy. If it's cut well, this will look pretty with our second new kit today. Can you see the gleaming light? And as you move it, as I roll it, you should see that just sweep across the surface. Yeah, just reacts, the fibrous inclusions just react with the light. It's beautiful, isn't it? I know Alison's working with the blue, Andy's choices. Andrew, you listening? Andy's choices today, got the blue tiger's eye in her, chosen by you. These are my 8mm rounds, 175 carats, and beautifully, it almost looks, the only way I can describe it is holographic. It almost looks holographic because it sweeps across. It's not fixed in its position. You know that chatoyancy, the cat's eye from the French chatouille, that's where it gets its name. And it just sweeps across. They just stand up on end, those little inclusions when it's cut well, and move across. Glide across. Just come back into stock, our beautiful 8mm tiger's eye. Bargain price. And this just, you know, this is a bargain for this rare, beautiful pseudomorph. And a pseudomorph is where one gem mineral replaces another. It's not a polymorph where two come together to make a new one. It literally pushes the other one out the way. So you've got your crocodilite inclusions, which shove, you know, your other gem mineral out the way, and your tiger's eyes form. So it's a beautiful pseudomorph, morphing into something else, morphing into something even more beautiful. £7.95. Crazy. So that's one of our most affordable strands. And again, it just shows you how fantastic that bundle was. Because, you know, really, 6 strands, £8 each, £48. And that's just talking about strands in general. I'm not just saying that's the worth of beautiful, precious tiger's eye. I think even originally this was and should have been, and this was a bargain, at £9.95. I'd like that with my Ruby Zoisite in that bundle. I know. I know you're as obsessed with earrings as I am, Ollie. He says you made earrings with just one of those in either pair. How many would you get on a strand? 5. I'm only guesstimating now. 10, 20, 40, there's over 50. So we can make 25 pairs of earrings. Ollie says he's not obsessed with earrings, he's obsessed with value. So he's thinking, I'm not going to sell those earrings for less than, well, no, you know, a tenner each, 25 pairs, £7.95. How much money are you going to make? £79.50 if you sell 10 pairs for £7.95. Oh, well, we have got to account for our silver. So we're going to make over 100 quid if we make 25 pairs of earrings and sell, you know, whether I'm at my trade fair, my craft fair, my car boot. Got to have our silver in there as well, but still, for a tiger's eye pair of earrings, I mean, you're going to make more than that, obviously. And they are going to, yeah, they are going to go if you do decide, because they're beautiful, real gemstones, real gorgeous gemstones with that gorgeous rare chatoyancy. Oh, should we do the pink? Oh, mamma mia! Oh, Chimicucci, look now then. We've got the beautiful rose hip pink tiger's eye, and I'm going to put it next to that gorgeous garnet, and I'm going to slip in the brand new strands of the fire agate that I'll bring you later on. They've got in a bit of a twist, but there's limited edition of those. How fabulous is that combo? Woo! I'll launch the Eggman and I'll bring you that garnet as well. How fantastic is that? Do you like that? Ooh. 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 Feeling the love. Right, still to come now. Let's do our beautiful, this is gorgeous because we've had our really cerise pink, and this is like strawberry in your trifle. Tiger's eye. Oh, beautiful. There's that chatoyal, and you've got it all on each one, and these are 10mm rounds. How beautiful it is. It's the sponge dipped in your fruit at the bottom of your trifle. That's what it looks like. Well, they put, yeah, the spongy fingers in the jelly and the strawberries and other fruity things. I actually don't like trifle. I like the look of it. I think it looks amazing, but my other half loves it. I can't stand trifle myself. I don't like custard, cold custard with jelly and then spongy bits. But I like the idea of it. Hey?
But that is trifle.
I know that is trifle. I know. But I think it always looks. Have you ever had that? You know, I guess it's going back to thinking about what you think works, but you don't know why. It looks gorgeous, and I want to like it, but I just don't.
Eggs and baked beans together. Can't work.
Are you a bit OCD, Alison?
Yeah.
My friend used to have a thing about not wanting red and yellow on the plate. What's that all about? You don't like eggs and beans on the same plate together?
I can eat them in the same meal,
Separately.
but the beans would have to be on a separate plate. I couldn't have the beans touching the egg.
You're not alone. She couldn't have tomatoes and egg on the same plate. Most bizarre. I do know what you mean. If I've got an all-day breakfast, I don't like my egg next to my beans. I'd shovel them over behind the bacon or the sausage, or separate with a bit of toast. I don't want that mixing. Oh, give over, Grace. She's mixing it all up like Jet Monster. What do you like? Some great big jamboree of nonsense. Oh, my, no. Or your scrambled egg next to your beans. I'm not overly keen on that. Beanage with a bit of toast, sausage, black pudding. Just go back to the strand, my trifle strand. 40, I've made myself really hungry now. £14.95 for our gorgeous trifle tiger's eye, under £15. Well, it's going back to, you know, I would never, this is down to Tina. I wouldn't have thought beautiful pink and the green like that, but she did it and she suggested that to me, and that's what I did as the little text subject today. And now that you see it, I just think, yeah, that really works. I love it. Or purple and pinks. Purple and the greens I would have done, but pink and the green. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And again, going back to what Ollie said, I would just get 2 of those. I've got some lovely high-end rose quartz today, and just put a little pinky rose quartz on the top of that earring. Just 2 of those. Beautiful pair there. Or do you know what would look lovely with those pearls? Look gorgeous as well. Those fantastic strands that I'm going to launch that fire agate soon. I'm going to do that at the end of the section with that gorgeous garnet. Ooh, glamour. Right, now, mystic, magical mysticness. I don't see any trifle in these. Do you not have that relationship with things that you just think they look great? I wish I liked them, but I don't. Sometimes people are like that about olives. Love the look of an olive, wish they liked them, but actually don't. I personally do, but I only started to, I think I forced myself to like them in my 20s. But you not have that relationship with anything like that? Just your beans and your egg on the plate. Right. I'm limited now on my rainbow coated black onyx strands. Boys, are there any surprises there? Because this is fantastic. Oh, now the large chunks, these beauties, these bad boys, are quartz. Oh, sorry, these are different codes. Sorry, honey bun, I'll do those in a minute. I do apologise, because these are my onyx. Sorry, I picked them all up together because they've got that lovely mystic coating. So these are my onyxes. You've got the rounds, you've got the button queens that are faceted, and the lovely hexagonals, as it were. Hexagons. These are fantastic. Beautiful and so popular, but limited in availability now in terms of what we have. Purples, blues, greens, and they are on the onyx. I'm down to the last 40 actually, down to the last 40. And then the rounds, the colours, they're just gorgeous. We launched them only recently and they just flew out. So I'm down to the last 40 in stock. 3-strand pack, $27.95. Look at those colours. And do we have a carat weight on this, honey, out of interest? Collectively, in the rounds, 150 carats, 410 carats in the hexagons, and 140 in the coins. Wouldn't that look fantastic with Andy's mystic blue quartz that he's chosen in the Chosen by You? Oh my word, because you've got that sort of mystic coating as well. But I literally, it's first come, first serve. So again, after today, I wouldn't expect you to see these again. So 10 now. Should we do the big chunky bunkies? Because they are white quartz and you can actually see a bit of semi-translucency through them. So you can actually see the white quartz beneath because there is some transparency in there, but we've still got that fantastic mystic coating. Beautiful, aren't they? I mean, for wire wrapping, for just leaving as is with a gem in between, some of that lovely blue tiger's eye that Alison's working with. Look at the colours, they are electrifying. Golds, greens. If you got that bundle, you'd have to get this because I automatically put them together anyway. So pretty. Limited sadly. Lovely with the metallic blues of those pearls and those shell pearls I've got coming up. 770 carats of the rainbow coated quartz faceted nuggets. Ah, it's like a disco. Oof. $14.95, limited availability because the first time they aired, they flew out. Actually, if you've already received these, let me know what your reaction was. Did you like them? Were you pleased? Are you coming in for a second helping? Have your card ready. I'm going to launch those 2 new strands. It's a double strand pack. There isn't enough to meet the demand. I just know that in advance. And these are beautiful, absolutely beautiful. They look great with that 3-strand pack. It's just another shape, isn't it? But the mystic coating is just fantastic in your jewellery. Under £15. Last 20 now, last 20. Good luck on the repeats. Should we do one more, darling, and then do our... What do you want me to do, honey bun? Because they're all gorgeous. I have. Good. I'm glad you said that because I showed it earlier. And I think it looks lovely with the Amazonite. It's my fluorite, it's my amethyst, and it's my pretty multi-quartz. This would look good. I don't know if you've got it, Ollie, on the what's it do's are. The second new kit today. First new kit, shimmering shoals. It looks fantastic with, doesn't it? Would you agree? Should we show you the second new kit coming up today? Because there is the quartz and the amethyst in there, and I'm thinking these three would just hum. This would look great with that bargain bundle. Yeah. It's that multicoloured quartz and the amethyst, you see. You've got the fluorite. You've got different shapes here as well to work with in our second new kit today. Beautiful. The quality. These are lovely pastel Easter shapes, aren't they? Then our pretty fluorite, our gem that fluoresces. You've got the lilac, the turquoise greens there, and then those beautiful, perfect 6mm amethysts there as well. 3 gorgeous strands, 540 carats. Effortlessly beautiful. I've got another strand that's new later on coming up of my fluorite drops. So if you really want to go with the fluorite, look at those. You could get this later on in the show as well. Doesn't that look beautiful together? Do you think? Ollie likes the banding. Gorgeous. So that single strand's coming up later. But you could make a kit out of it. 3-strand pack. 3-strand pack. Precious amethyst, incredible, beautiful fluorite, and then the multicolours, the rose quartz, the green, the lemon of your quartzes, and if I just, the white as well, if I just hold those up, there is such great, great clarity. It's not exactly flawless, but there is great clarity in those quartzes, very gentle pastel shades there. So, so pretty. And the faceted fluorite, you can see the banding in there as well. And then the absolutely perfect amethyst. It's a really high-end 3-strand pack. And even at that price point, you're looking at just over £8.30 a strand for amethyst, for fluorite. You know, we do strands 10, 15 pounds. So, and these are real gemstones. Gemstones that you recognise, your precious amethyst, your most precious of your quartzes there. And beautiful fluorite, that fluorescing gemstone. Under £25. Alrighty. Should we go back to the trifle? Should we just emulate the trifle again? The pink tiger's eye and the garnet. Gorgeous. And then my 2 strands of the fire agate in strawberry and cream. Do you know what it looks like? Eton mess. Me too. Look at those. I'd call this kit Eton Mess, with a pink tiger's eye, my garnet coming up later. You've seen the tiger's eye already on the show. We are about to launch these 2 beautiful strands. Alison, it's time to go, darling. You've got to order these. I haven't got enough. Eton Mess, isn't it? It's the meringue, the raspberry Kool-Aid, bit of strawberry on the top. Ooh, no. What's the carat weight, darling? 1,230 carats altogether. They're 16mm each, and they look fabulous with the garnet. Oh, fabulous with your Botswana, because everything looks fabulous with Botswana. Or what unusual combo have you put together today? That's what I'm asking you in the text messaging. What unusual combo? Think about the pink pearls in the shimmering shoal, the pink opals. Oh! With the pink opals in the shimmering shoal kit. Seriously, trust me on this, you'll want to be on that phone. I thought for this price point, you were just getting 1 strand. Look at that with the pink opals in the shimmering shoal kit. Isn't that fab? Do you like that, Ollie? He likes that. Just making moo noises. Beautiful. As soon as you've seen these on the screen, come on in quick, because we will be down to double figures ASAP. You're not paying this price for one, you're getting both. 1,230 carats. They're the bicoloured agate, but they're like the fire agate really, aren't they? Faceted 16mm rounds, strawberries, raspberries, black currant, white meringue, frothy foam. And crackle patterns. Look at that one, that was gold. Ooh. Lovely. That colour looks lovely as well with the early bird special. You know, the mauve purples with mustard. Ooh, you can put those mauve colours together. Whatever you do, get dialing. Please, please, please. I promise you this is a fantastic... In fact, what price point do you imagine? We've just had a beautiful strand for, what, £8.95? Look at these. Look at those. Would we expect £30, £15 a strand? I would. Seriously, it's almost like you buy one, you get one free. Half the stock been allocated. Well done on the web. I think that was Alison's favourite because she liked, it was like the corals of that third new kit today. Wasn't that the one you pointed out? She said, I like that one. She just went like a bee to the honey. I like that one. It's coral, isn't it, colour? That third new kit today. This would look beautiful with, actually. Okay, thanks for trusting me. Thanks for getting on that line quickly. Because your amazing price is, I know, £15.95. I thought that was the price for one. And then my producer, Scott, said, no, that's for both, Fee. That's for both. I was like even happier. So now we can get that beautiful rose pink tiger's eye and our garnet and make our trifle. Oh, sorry. Oh, the graphics are slightly wrong, honey. Tell you what, viewers, don't need to worry. It's even cheaper. It was supposed to be $14.95, so we're going to reprint in those graphics. Sorry about that glitch, but don't you worry, you're only going to pay $14.95. So it's not going up. You are still getting both. You can still ring. There is still availability. It's $14.95 for both. It's less, if anything, yeah. Sorry about that. We had discussed this and we did say 14, didn't we? And then I thought, oh, maybe I'd got it wrong when I saw 15. Graphics having a moment. Graphics having a meltdown. It happens. Last 36, Alison. We're going to miss out, beautiful lady. Sorry. I do love you. Perhaps we could just squirrel these away.
Do you think?
Shh. Don't say that out loud. We can't squirrel. You can't squirrel because they're gone. They're going to the web. They're going to the beautiful viewers on the phone line. These are going to be packaged up and coming your way in a few days' time. And sorry if you missed out on the repeat. I'm only saying that in advance because we're down to the last 30 now, so well done to you. And do you think the garnets look gorgeous with it? I do. I think those beautiful garnets today, and our garnets have proved so popular, I think they look fantastic with it. I hope you'll join me for the garnets. I call this kit Eton Mess. The pink tiger's eye look lovely with it as well. 20 now remaining. We'll move on. Brand new kit, yeah. I will do that garnet for you, so you can get that today as well. It's 1P&P all weekend. I've got that lovely Botswana. Don't forget my 3-strand pack. Can I show you the shell pearl again? Because I love the blues. I'm a blue baby. Potato pearls in the aqua and the royal blue, and then the shell patterned. Hold on the line if you are just waiting for those gorgeous strands, because there's still some to give away there at $14.95, so I want you to be successful. These are still to come, and we're going to get ready, because it's 2 hours into the live show, for our second new kit of the day, which is the amethyst one that we showed you a moment ago. So, and the multicoloured quartz, yeah, and Alison's going to get ready to show you her designs. So don't go anywhere.
This bead box features 6 strands of pearls, a mixture of white, aqua and cashmere blue colours, all for just $19.95. These genuine pearls would be perfect for a winter wedding. To get your hands on this great offer, phone our call centre now on 0800 644 655, code LOMG11. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
Add to your collection with our Sculpey Clay Projects DVD, full of handy tips and hints for all levels. Join guest designer Debbie Bulford as she teaches us how to create the Skinner blend technique, how to use the extruder tool, how to make a 3-part necklace, and much more. To get your hands on a copy, phone our call centre now on 0800 644 655.
Shop with us on Friday, Saturday and Sunday and you'll pay one delivery charge of just £4.95.
The best thing about Jewellery Maker is being able to use genuine gemstones that have been ethically sourced. You know from a reliable seller, you've got your 30-day money-back guarantee, and you get gemstones here that you very rarely see anywhere else on the high street, and if you are lucky enough to find them, you'll be paying per bead a lot more than you'd pay here for the strands that we carry, and the variety and the quality is excellent.
Want to learn more about silver clay? Then why not come and join us on our silver clay course? Join professional art clay instructor Natalia Coleman as she guides you through the techniques of handling, shaping, forming and firing silver clay. Then you'll be given the chance to design and create your own jewellery, which you can take home. During the course of the day, you'll get to have a backstage tour of the studios, meet the presenters and take a trip to our jewellery shop. The full course includes 20 grams of art clay, use of all relevant tools, buffet-style lunch and refreshments, all for £89. For details on course dates and availability, contact our call centre now on 0800 644 655. Get creative with Jewellery Maker.
Can I just show... sorry, darling, what were you going to say? Oh, it's all right, you talk away. We've got the garnet coming up, and I've just actually asked my producer the price, and I'm shocked. Now, this is a great one for your friends. If your mom is your best friend, which I'm sure she is, then you can actually get this today. There is time, because it's next Sundays, and it's a week on Sundays, Mother's Day, and make her a beautiful garnet piece of jewellery. If you were lucky enough to get that lovely bicoloured agate, this is just sumptuous with it. It is a... Do you know what? I'd get two. You can make a beautiful garnet bracelet. You can make a beautiful garnet pair of earrings. Some of those lovely silver balls dotted in between. You know those brass silver coloured balls? You could just have a couple of those in between. That's a beautiful bracelet. Don't forget to check out those fantastic bicoloured agates that you got, the 16mm, because a lot of people missed out there. Just even those dangling. This is so affordable, this beautiful garnet strand. You'll want to get two. You just have to have this. You cannot afford to miss out. Ollie is a little bit obsessed with this strand today, I have to say. He says it's the deal of the entire year. Not month, not week, not day, the year. I know we're only 3 months into the year, but he says it's the deal of the year. Our gorgeous, gorgeous garnet. Rich, ready pyrex. The daystone, see it in the daylight. It's just so rich and expensive looking. And garnet is expensive. Garnet has some of the rarest gems in its family, with your zavarites and your Marley garnet and your demantoids. So steeped in history, steeped in the Old Testament. I mean, it's been around for centuries and it is beautiful. You will be shocked. You will be shocked. All right, let's do our second new kit of the day. That's Ollie's obsession. I'll put that there. A touch of silk, not a touch of mink. That's a great Cary Grant film. Didn't you just love a bit of Cary Grant? What a handsome devil he was. Did you not like him? Oh, I was obsessed with him when I was little. Beautiful. Touch of mink. Anyway, touch of silk. Touch of silk. Who did you like when you were little?
Cliff Richard.
Cliff Richard?
I know. And
that's all right.
And the Osmonds.
And the Osmonds, it's Osmond Day today, apparently,
Oh,
called
is
Radio 2. The Osmonds and Cliff Richard, that's fine.
And I had Bay
a lot
City
of Cliffy
roller
fans
socks.
out there. And you what?
I had Bay City roller socks.
And the Bay City Rollers. See, this is the time when I loved Elvis, you see, so that all passed me by. I think it was the tartan. But you're a Durham girl, so, you know, Durham girl, maybe, it was, you know, liked a bit of the tartan, did you?
I don't think it was the tartan. I think
you
it was
just like the boys.
boys.
Let's get back to our second new kit of the day. She likes the boys. Touch of silk, and oh, it really has that essence of quality, rich, very feminine. This is going down the sort of the beautiful pastel routes, isn't it? Those beautiful floral pastel colours, the flapper girl inspiration for the fashions right now. And I think the elegance, that silk, that, you know, I said a touch of mink just because I was thinking of expense, you know, silk and those lovely touchy-feely elements. You've got in that beautiful lustre of your beautiful, it's like a dusty rose pink, an antique pink of the pink shell 6mm rounds. Then we've got the multicoloured quartz nuggets in the amethyst, and they range from the quartz, lemon quartz, to your gorgeous purples of your amethyst, to your rose quartz, to your greens and your lemons. At 450 carats, they can be 9 by 10 up to anything as large as 25 by 16. Lovely shapes there to work with as well. Then we've got the really rich, beautiful, darker tones of our amethyst, 290 carats, lovely sort of nuggets like stalactites and stalagmites. So we've got some great shapes to work with in this kit, but we've got some lovely, there's a lovely richness, there's a lovely class, I think, to these 3 strands, and they work beautifully together. I hope you agree. I mean, we're talking today about ideas that perhaps you wouldn't have put together, but these effortlessly fall into place today. You get all the silver as well, because this is our second new kit today. So new jewellery makers, everything is in this kit, and you know, even by our own price points, you can see how when you add up the silver, you add up the beading materials, you add up the gem strands, when you collect all that together in one price point, you can see the savings built in. It's 1 P&P all weekend. Lovely idea to introduce to somebody new. And Alison's going to introduce us to her 5 designs that she made out of this kit at the moment. Monofilament, beading thread, and the clear elastic. Now, 290 carats of amethyst, 450 carats of the multi-strand quartz, and then the dusty antique pinks, the pretty baby pinks. Well, it's more of a lilac pink, actually, rather than bubblegum pink, of our perfect round 6mm shell pearls. Already 10 allocated. Do you know what? We're feeling cheeky. We're feeling cheeky because we've got the garnet strand. We've got such great offers still to come. And we want new jewellery makers and our gorgeous regulars out there, thank you, Dee Dee, to really get involved today and see how simple it is to have a brand new hobby. Even if you don't think you're creative in the slightest, I promise you, you'll never turn back. You'll be addicted as our legion of Facebook followers and jewellery makers are now. Because there's no better place to start making your jewellery than with Jewellery Maker. Free DVD, free booklet, just get the toolkit. That's your Mother's Day present sorted. She won't thank you for the chocks. She'll say, moment on the lips, lifetime on the hips. The flowers, as beautiful as they are, nicest to see grown in the garden. They die off within a week. Whereas your beautiful bracelet, your beautiful earrings, every time you open that jewellery box, you can wear it and enjoy it. And isn't it nicer still when somebody's hand thing, the time, the effort, the care, the consideration. I'll be honest with you, given the interest we've had and the amount of uptake already, and this is just us responding to the live show, the original price we were going to go to, and this is the truth, because Scott's feeding me in my earpiece the plan, and we both sat there this morning and we were like, yeah, that's a great kit for $27.95 because of the amethyst, the quartz, the shell. But we're not going to do that. There's been such a large response, and it is the most fantastic day of the week. It's Fee's Fantastic Friday. Friday's the best day of the week. Got the whole weekend to come. We're going to do this. $24.95. So you can get Ollie's obsession of the garnet in a moment when we do that, launch that in the next hour. You can get that £3 towards your 1 P&P all weekend. That £3 we've just taken off is £3 towards your toolkit for a tenner for $9.95. The tools of the trade that you see Alison talking about when she was using the round nose pliers there that she calls her forceps to actually create the little eye pin. $24.95. All of that quality. Still time. What a great gift idea. 1 P&P. Regulars are there, and when you see Alison's designs, you'll want to emulate them. That's for sure. And I like the way our quartzes, you notice the way they are graduated, because we've got some of the large ones, some of the smaller ones, some lovely, almost opaque frosted ones. And the nice thing is, if we get it today, probably with you just after the weekend, won't it? Is if you order today, probably with you, maybe the call centre can confirm, because you ring that free phone number, 0800. Probably Tuesday. It still gives us a good 5 days, doesn't it, to make the jewellery up if we're a bit busy for Sunday, for Mother's Day. And it might be that you make her a bracelet and then you make yourself some pieces. Or as Alison said, and I love this idea, you're going out, you've got your outfit, you haven't got any jewellery to match it, quickly make some. Minutes to make an earring, minutes to make a stretchy bracelet. And genuine gemstones jewellery with 925 sterling silver fine. That allows, that doesn't just stop you at 2 pairs of earrings, because the head pins we've seen our designers make into shepherd hooks. That doesn't stop you making longer chain, because you can use those to make chain as well. You can create your own little clasps. You doesn't just have to go with 2 bolt ring clasps and the jump rings that you get in there, or 3 rather, in the Touch of Silk jewellery kit. It should have been $27.95. That was the gospel truth, because we sat there this morning, but we've listened to the response and we thought, you know what? We'll We'll adapt with the live show. We'll just go with the response there right now. And I've got some, do you know what I've got coming up as well? If we get time, I'm hoping we do get time. I've got this really pretty high-end rose quartz that's faceted. And look at the delicacy of that in the kit as well. You can just sprinkle your designs with a little bit of that. It's one of our little, what do we call them, darling? Our high-end strands with our sort of project, necklace or earring project. But basically, it's two nice, beautiful high-end strands. Alrighty. Let's have a quick kit rundown. And we'll go and see Alison. I'll take Dee Dee's Builder's Brew with me, if you don't mind me, viewers, just because I do get a bit thirsty. That's why I have such a big mug of gin. It's all the talking. This is the nice bit, you see, where Alison does the talking and I just sit and watch. Well, oh, actually, I lied. I lied. I said 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, because I'd left that one at the back that I was going to demonstrate. I forgot about it.
Ah, I was hiding. Ooh. 6 beautiful pieces of jewellery. And let's just take you through them now. Here we go. Yeah, in fact, shall I put that one on the little buff? Would it be a bit clearer on the buffy one? Let me show you on here, because sometimes our black busts. And this is like an illusion, isn't it? Mm. This is beautiful. Almost just, yeah, I know this is the one you're going to show the technique on, so I won't talk too much about that, but that just looks like the gems, because this is probably close to a skin tone, if you like. It just looks as though they are suspended. Beautiful. Then, I love this use of the wire, Alison, because this is your lovely dangle, but light as a feather. Look at this, hoopla, and then you've crimped, am I right? And then gone back through your pearl, and then chosen some nuggets. There's a lovely fan, little, look like feathers.
That was the style of the Dalmatian jasper earrings that I had in.
Ah, and you got all those compliments.
The long chips, yeah.
They look like feathers, don't they, made of gems?
They are lovely, those amethysts.
And then, look, I love these. They're so simple to do, aren't they?
They look just quite funky though, don't they?
Yeah, just a really simple, stretchy cuff. And with the chips, you know when you do the weave with the nuggets, you don't have to with the chips, do you? Because they're just so elongated, as it were. And that just fits any wrist size. Then you've really gone down a lovely, elegant Easter bouquet sort of look here with those. You've picked out the rose pink quartzes and a lovely sort of apple gentle green with a shell pearl. Made a beautiful bracelet there. Move me big bug out of the way, apologies. And our earrings, well, they're just delectable, aren't they? It's like the bouquet of the garden, isn't it? That's very similar to that technique.
It's the same technique.
So if you love those, that's the same technique we showed you with the first kit, shimmering shoals. And then, I mean, you see, just those two together, other the bracelet. It's a lovely set. Look at those quartzes and the pearls. That's just threaded on, is it, darling?
That's just threaded on. What I like about the quartz strand is that I think it feels quite sort of vintage.
Yes.
You know, that it reminds me of kind of things that my grandma would have worn or my nana would have worn, you know, but quite
on the Titanic. I'm not saying grandma went down with the Titanic, but vintagey.
It's just got that, yeah, that sort of feel. So you've got sort of fresh, funky with your long chips. And then you've got, obviously, if you mix them up differently, you get a totally different look.
Definitely. You've got your cosy fan-tooty fantails there, long ones, and then your lovely chips, and then a lovely vintage feel, like you said. And then this beautiful waterfall, sort of an illusion, dreamy necklace there as well. Gorgeous, Alison. Now, this is what you're going to show us, honey, isn't it?
I am, yeah.
So
and you could use because this kit's got the illusion thread in, hasn't it?
Yes,
so
it has,
you could
do
the
monofilament.
Using the monofilament, yeah. But I'm going to show you using the wire that I've used on the necklace itself. And it's the same technique to do the bottom of the earrings, to do that little loop. And you don't have to do kind of 3 rings for the earrings. You could just do 1 if you wanted to. But it's the same idea. So I find that the longer chips work really nicely in this sort of design. And just sort of starting with those first and thread about 5 or 7, I would say, and they're quite a good size, so you don't need too many of them. Obviously, if you kept going, it wouldn't end up like a sunshine where they were sticking out right round. They wouldn't drape as well, I don't think.
Because you get more sort of a looser drape with the monofilament and a bit more angularity with the...
Yeah, this gives it if you use the monofilament, they would hang more, wouldn't they?
Yes,
It wouldn't give it the roundness at all.
You want that, but for this, for the illusion of it suspended.
So I think we've maybe got about 7 on there, so I'll bob another 2 on.
So pretty. It just have a lovely Easter feel, you know, when you see the pastels of the eggs.
It's lovely, isn't it?
Chicks and bonnets and
oh, spring's on the way.
Chickadees and
so that I'm trying.
Eggs.
I made this a week ago. I'm trying to remember what I did. So then I took one of the pearls, and the lovely thing about these is that you can get 2 strands through, so you can actually weave with these.
Shell.
Yep.
Right.
So so you just literally
you back through,
cross thread through. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And then you just pull that down. Obviously, you would use a much longer piece because you're going to kind of wrap these. I've just used a short one.
For the sake of
so you just decide what size you want it to be, and then I've just threaded a pearl on either side. And you could continue around and do a full ring of the pearls if you wanted to. I just chose to do 3.
This little bit you're just about to do, I was thinking about my sleep the other night. I was thinking, because who was with me? Oh, whoever it was. I was just thinking, how do we suspend them just on the, oh yeah. It was going through my head.
When I first started, I did a lot. I think I'd bought necklaces where they were obviously crimped either side.
Yes, what we're talking about is a suspension of a gem along the length of the strand. You said you could crimp.
Yeah, so I used a lot of crimps doing that, and then I think it was taught to me as a stopper bead technique, you know, when you're doing it, and then I thought, oh yeah, and obviously lots of us use it. So then we'll go to that stage there, and then at the top you could continue right round and make a full circle if you wanted to, and then just back through again. So I used to, you know, when you were saying about you don't have to be good at crafts to do this.
Yes, well, it was the girls on the sofa saying it.
Yeah, I'm not. I couldn't draw a straight line.
Yeah.
But I used to sew. I used to make a lot of clothes. So sometimes what I'm doing reminds me of stitching and sewing.
Yeah.
So this is, you know, if you can stitch a button on,
going back over yourself.
That's all you're doing. Threading it through,
very similar, isn't it?
Different little stitches. So you make that loop whatever size you want, and then we move on further up, and I use the pearls next just to keep the colours together at first. So this is the stopper technique. So you literally just thread your bead on, and then just like we've done there where we're cross-threaded, but what you're going to do is actually go over the bead. I'm trying to do it so you can see my hands.
It is like a stitch, isn't it?
It is. It's just like sewing it through. If I could see it would help. There we go. So you've got your bead there, you make a loop, you just go back through the other side and you stitch and knit in place. That's all, you know. And then you just work your way up with whatever. I've kind of picked out the different tones. Sometimes I like asymmetrical, sometimes I like things to kind of match. And then just do exactly the same thing. And that would go back through if the thread was long enough to go back through, but it's not because I cut it short.
And we would do the same stopper technique.
It's exactly the same thing.
Wrap around over itself.
Yeah,
and back up
and
through.
you can see how that's sort of bending over there, but it doesn't. They do sort of fall
when
into
it's lying,
place.
yes. But it also really makes great use of your gems and really displays their individual beauty greater because they've got that space to breathe.
Yep.
And so make sure your
that's
gem
kind
kits...
of, I guess, the leftover bits that were left. You know, you could think, oh, there were 5 bits, but actually, oh, if I spread those out, you can get another necklace out of that.
Beautiful. Beautiful. So, and that emulates, you know, matches those lovely earrings, and you've created that 3-tier drop. Use the crimp in one, use the shell pearl in the other, and what reminds me of a feather. Looks like feather.
Yeah, they are, and feathers were quite in, weren't they, last year?
Very much so, yeah, weren't they? It's like making a feather out of your chips, and then that lovely. Sorry, darling. You were gonna say.
I was just thinking. I was watching TV last night, a soap, and one of the characters had sort of big ring, and I would never.
Did somebody die in it? In that soap you were watching?
No, it was the other side.
All right.
And it was big sort of silver rings, but they had something like that hanging at the bottom of them, and I would never personally go out and buy a big silver sort of chunky loop, but I would wear something like that because it's much more delicate and subtle as well. And I think
the beading wire is thinner and more delicate, like you said.
And so the stones are really what's standing out rather than the silver.
Yeah, exactly. And then the lovely stretchy, which is simply just using the elastic and tying a knot.
Yeah, simple as.
Securing maybe with some glue or nail varnish there on the knot.
And then Ira's friends for the birthday, she's coming up 13, and you know when the kids come in from school and oh, it's somebody's birthday, I forgot the birthday.
Oh,
and it's great to say, right, have a look in the stash, let's quickly make a bracelet or a pair of earrings.
Fab idea.
sorted, and it's
Exactly.
a personal gift to them. She's used rose quartz a couple of times, saying to them it's the gemstone of friendship. So
lovely.
Saves you a fortune.
Yeah, absolutely, and a lovely handmade gift by
exactly.
Iris. And then we've got our beautiful bracelet there with a shell pearl there, really pretty. Really, this is the Easter theme here, I think, going with our apples and our rose pinks. Oh. So gorgeous. And the necklace, more of a sort of a 16-inch choker necklace there. Second new kit of the day, called Touch of Silk. So very simple to get started if you're watching, and as Alison said, you know, if you don't think you're very creative, you will be surprised. You will be surprised.
Definitely.
Talking of creativity, we're going to go and have a look at some of your designs to inspire you further on this week's Wall of Fame. Who have you got there?
And this is number 579, and it's from Amy in Bury St Edmunds. Here's my latest entry for the Wall of Fame. I saw a gorgeous pendant that Laura did on the show on Wednesday and decided to have a go. Well done, Amy. That's the thing, just have a go. Coin and white quartz. It was very fiddly and looks nowhere near as good as Laura's. Oh, don't discount yourself. I think it looks
fantastic.
But considering it's my first attempt, I'm actually really proud of myself, and I hope you like it. I think it looks fab.
Grace, my director, is particularly taken with that. Lovely. Yes, exactly. Don't put yourself down. This is fun. And I can see some gorgeous hematite here. Number 576, some bracelet necklace sets. And you've got your busts already at home. This is beautiful for your display. This is Helen in Lanarkshire in Scotland. I have an event coming up and I'm hoping to raise some cash for my sister-in-law's charity. This is a wee selection of some of the pieces I have on sale on the day. They're all made with Jewellery Maker silver findings and hematite, which I had in my stash. Loved the show. Lovely to see Lucy back on Wednesday. Mr. Wacky Sense of Humour. I know, we've all missed her. Every girl has to have a bit of time off, though, don't they?
Absolutely.
She says, I have to say, though, Vicky's made up for it and has given me a few giggles. So, love to all the girls there. She says, I need a win. All things crossed. Well, Helen in Lanarkshire, I've got the legs crossed. 576, good luck. It's nice to make for a charity event, raise some money as well, isn't it?
And this is number 578. Hi guys, great to see Lucy back in the swing of things, and pleased she's better.
We've missed her.
Here's my entry for the Wall of Fame, made with Botswana agate, frosted white quartz and Druzy agate, made with some lovely silver-plated brass chain. I love the black Druzy agate, it catches the light beautifully. Take care and keep up the good work, and have a fantastic evening and show. Delivery coming today, more jewels to adore. That's from Suzette.
Suzette, you're watching. What's the delivery like? Let us know.
On that little cushion
I've not seen the black
Druzy.
That's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah, lovely.
Ooh, I love the chain in that. That is gorgeous. This is from Lisa Landreth, and hi everybody. I was just 12 numbers off this week's winning number, so I thought I would try again. I've made this necklace using Mukite and Picasso jasper. I tried to sell it at a craft fair the weekend, but was unsuccessful. Oh, she says, do you think £18 is too dear? Thanks, Lisa and John, daughter and father team from Redditch. My dad, John Gumbley, has... Oh, right, he's got an account with us. Thank you very much. This is fascinating. Well done. Well, hello to John. Hello to Lisa. Hello to both of you there, daughter and father team. Now, let's have a little look. She says she was unsuccessful selling it. Mukite. What do we think? 18 for mother of pearl, Mukite, Picasso jazz. I mean, there's a lot of gem in there.
There is a lot of gem, and do you know what's lovely? It's all labelled up and itemised out.
Beautiful,
so people know exactly what they're getting. It's presented lovely. I don't think that's... because that looks like it includes the earrings as well.
It
and I
does.
think that's really... that's pretty reasonably priced.
Do you know what? If somebody liked it, you could also say, what are you prepared to pay? Everybody likes a bit of bargaining, don't they?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Everybody likes a bit of bargaining. Beautiful, beautiful. Well, good luck the next time at next craft fair, because there'll be somebody who'll love that, because we do. We've had some text messages in. This is Veronica. She says, hi again, Fee. Oh, just had my delivery of the mystic gems you showed earlier. Making jewellery now. One word. Wow. We know exactly what you mean, Veronica. Those 3 strands and the mystic quartz. They were beautiful. Thank you, Veronica. So I was asking you, had they arrived? We've had another one. This is from Carolyn in Devon. Love the show. like others, found it while channel hopping. Learnt so much and spend too much busy making for a week-long sale. Goodness me. Hope I do well first time I've sold the jewellery at a sale. Usually it's just cards. Oh, she says she moved from the creativity of cards on to the jewellery making. So our workshops are held here. Carolyn and Devon, our workshops are made here, and I know what you mean about the graphics. I'm short-sighted, but there's only if these graphics get any bigger, me and Alison will be literally on top of each other because you wouldn't fit us into the screen. That's the only trouble. I'm sure you'd rather see the jewellery than, you know. This is why we do try to read it out. But I'm a bit like that. I'm a bit mouldy. I'm like, what was I saying? So we do try our best. But yeah, good luck with the sale.
I was just thinking of Lisa there with the craft fair
Yeah.
as well. What I learnt was different places like different things. So some places it's more earrings. If it's school fairs, I tend to do things that will be lower priced. And then, you know, if the kids have just got a couple of quid to play around with, then you can sort of, you know, make it fit the budget of the sort of people who might go and how much they might have to spend and things like that. So you sort of, if you do a few regularly, you find your little niche of what
That's a good point. I never thought of that really, actually. I know when we talk to Bea, she everything she sells is tends to try under £10, just because that's usually what sometimes people are prepared to pay.
Yeah.
So
I usually do necklace 5, bracelet 10, and earrings 5.
do you know what? That would probably work maybe then. In that case, selling them separately.
Yeah.
You know, going for
your
necklace for maybe £9.95 and then your earrings. It might sound silly, but £7.95. That's your £18.
Yeah.
But mentally, it might just.
Feel
I don't know. It
and
might
then
just be
you
breaking.
can say, well, if you want the set, I'll knock you a couple of quid off.
Exactly. Do the 2 for 15.
Get into the
Bargaining.
psychology of
Oh,
bargaining
no, I'm loving
then.
this. Rightio, Lee in Kent. I was asking about unusual mixtures that you think didn't work and then did, or a creative side of your jewellery making that you just thought, oh, and then you stumbled across it. It was brilliant. So Lee in Kent says, I mixed yellow jade with pink morganite and green malachite, and it looked amazing over a black 2-piece. Great show. That's Lee in Kent. Do you know, I seriously, I would not have mixed yellow jade with pink morganite and green malachite.
I just want the morganite. I love morganite.
Well, morganite and the yellow, there's lovely pastel Easter shades, but the green malachite,
green and
I can
pink.
see where you're going, but again, I wouldn't have thought of it, but clearly it looked beautiful. All right, coming up after this, we're going to get ready because we've got the designs that Alison made for our Chosen by You section, which isn't the challenge, Andrew. It is, what's the lady's name? Julie Mogg, as in Moggy the cat. Julie Mogg, your Chosen by You is coming up after this.
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. And each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their Jewellery Maker account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Wall of Fame, Coloured Rocks Limited, Unit 2D, Eagle Road, Moonsmote, Redditch, B98 9HF. Good luck and happy jewellery making.
Add to your collection with our Silver Art Clay DVD full of handy tips and instructions for all levels. Join guest designer Natalia Coleman in her step-by-step guide to make this glamorous inner goddess pendant, featuring a variety of different techniques that will help you develop your skills. To get your hands on a copy, phone our call centre on 0800 644 655.
Shop with us on Friday, Saturday and Sunday and you'll pay one delivery charge of just £4.95.
This beadbox features 3 strands of red jasper and 3 strands of aventurine totaling 1,240 carats, all for just $19.95. These earthy tones are great for your autumn collection. To get your hands on this great offer, phone our call centre now on 0800 644 655 and quote the code DFP038. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
Jewellery Maker are proud to present our new range of Lisa Pavelka border moulds. Make incredible polymer and silver clay border designs to embellish your creations quickly and easily. Each mould contains 4 different borders which give a wide range of textures and patterns. Use alongside our crafting foils and textured stamps to add a different dimension to your clay creation. To view a full range of Lisa Pawelka products, visit our website.
Hi, welcome back. Now, the Chosen by You was chosen by the lovely Julie Mogg, and she's picked some really beautiful, beautiful pieces which I'll take you through, and these are the designs made by Alison. So Julie, if you're watching, congratulations, because all of this gorgeous jewellery is coming your way. Now, you've got a confession to make.
There was some ribbon, but I couldn't get it to thread through.
So we didn't use the ribbon.
We didn't use the ribbon.
But thank you for choosing that. It really is up to our guest designers if they use all the pieces or as much of. So that's the confession over. That's all right. Just got to be honest with you. Let's start off with those beautiful potato pearls, because we've got a bit of a blue theme today with that.
We do,
Andrew and Andy Ingham, and our challenge and that 3-strand pack coming up. Now, we've got the navy, the aqua, and would you say sort of like a purple,
it's
violet?
It's a purpley, yeah.
Yeah. 3-strand pack of genuine pearls. Dark blue, dark purple, and the aqua. And I'd say about 7 to 8 millimetres there. Now, they are called a potato pearl because they are irregular. Actually, they're not sort of perfectly round, but when you see them all in line like that, your eye just rounds them up anyway. And you've used them beautifully in 3 designs. You've mixed up the colours in your designs, you've created a weave in the bracelet, and on the earrings there, you've just simply...
That's just
on a head pin?
Yeah.
Shows you how pretty those colours mix, doesn't it?
That blue's is stunning.
Isn't it? Yeah, that's a real aqua blue, isn't it? And then talk me through your weave on that bracelet, honey.
It's just a simple 2-strand weave, and I just had 2 of the blue
on
pearls
either
left.
side.
So I just put those on either side just to sort of make a feature of where the middle was, that was all. Just sort of keeping it quite simple, really. I sort of tried to do 2 sets, and the necklace was quite detailed, so I wanted a simple earring, a simple bracelet.
And it's almost like you were saying earlier, because often with the real pearls, you can just get the thread through once, isn't it? When we were talking about that illusion.
These ones, they are on a double strand of cotton.
Are they?
So
yes,
some of them you can get 2 through, which was how I managed to do the weave.
Oh yes, of course.
And I just played around with it, and the ones that you could only get a single thread through, I just put the single one through. So
it's a bit of trial and error.
Yeah, a bit of trial and error, really.
All 3 there for $14.95, and you've also incorporated it in the necklace there, and a bit of gizmo wire work there, and you've got this lovely silver cage bead, the focal point. Yeah. And you've actually created a bail out of the pearls.
I've kind of done a bill with the gizmo and then a bill with the pearls, and I did a little bit of the wire twisting that you would do for a tiara on the bottom.
Yeah,
that was where I
nice.
started, and I sort of thought, where's this going to go? I'm not quite sure, and it kind of grew up over in stages. It's like a tree.
It's a lovely demonstration of techniques, that necklace, isn't it?
There's loads of different things.
Beautiful.
In there,
So your pearls are on your screen right now, and we've got that sterling silver flower cage bead. Here it is, and it has such lovely finesse in terms of the silver work. It's a beautiful, it's very sturdy. I want to say delicacy of design, but it's actually very sturdy. It's very strong, yeah. There's a lot of silver in there. At the bottom of the screen there, £9.45. Now, 2 lots of black onyx that you've incorporated in these beautiful evening glamour. Now, I don't see this shape very often. They're called apple, faceted onyx apples. And then we've got the smaller black onyx faceted rounds, 4mm. And £5.95 and £8.95 respectively. Sorry, £8.45, yeah, £8.45. Bottom of the screen, they're the apples, the 8mm. These sort of like an apple shape, because it's like a bulb shape, isn't it?
Yeah, when I first took the first one off, I thought,
that's not a round.
It's not round.
Yeah.
Not the brightest sometimes. But what I did with those was I put them end to end, so it gave it the illusion of a thicker bead.
Yeah. That works, doesn't it? Having that shape end to end like that. And we've got a beautiful Demeterite pendant there, and I think this is where I got myself in a twist with the availability. This is the one I think that we've only got about 28 of left in stock. It's a lovely petal shape, but if you watch the start of the show, I mean, there is some availability. We'll get the code up, $5.95. if you miss out on that one, please watch Andy Ingham's Chosen by You that currently Alison is working on in the live Chosen by You, because we do another Demerterite pendant that I know I've got more stock of. I got the two muddled up, didn't I? But I love that shape. It's like a will-o'-the-wisp.
Lovely, isn't it? Really sort of unusual.
Really pretty. So you've used the 4mm. I love this. You've created the 4mm in that lovely necklace with the Demerterite pendant as a bail, and then created a little cluster of our white quartz drops.
Because ordinarily these lend themselves to some really delicate earrings. But I was wanting to do something that was a little bit, just to use them differently to that. So I created sort of, I couldn't decide whether it was a tiny flower or a butterfly really on there, but I just used 4, and I had some just very, very thin wire at home, and I sort of looped it through here on either side.
Very pretty.
And then threaded that through the smaller onyx to make the bail.
And you just use them every so often in the necklace, haven't you?
Just to sort of break up the, so it is the very mono black, the white.
£7.45.
That's not quite sat in the middle. Let me just, you know, when you just keep looking at something and I'm
it's annoying you, is it?
Quite look, that's it.
There we
that's
go.
It.
It's the symmetry, isn't it? Beautiful. And that's interesting, isn't it? Because you've got a real navy blue in that pendant, but it works with that black onyx, doesn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
And then the white quartz, the lift.
And how unusual to have 2 of those on today, because I've not heard of them at all.
I know,
before.
we don't see it at all for weeks and weeks, months.
And
I don't think I've even seen it this year.
You.
Yeah, or Demerterite, yeah. The beautiful denim blue gemstone. And then you also chose 1 metre of our 1mm thick silver wire. Did we get to use, oh, you did that in the coiling.
Yeah.
You did that in the gizmo coiling in your necklace. That's 1 metre. Did you use all of that, honey? Or?
I did, that's the whole metre.
That's the whole metre, so just goes to show you. But it looks so impressive. That's £11.45. Lots of ways you can use that, because the 1mm is very sturdy, it's very thick, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we hope you like that, Julie Mogg, because all of this beautiful jewellery is coming your way. And for those of you who need further inspiration and how to, you know, try the gizmo. We do the gizmo wire work DVD as well. So if you want to get involved with the 1mm wire, if you want the white quartz faceted drop, £7.45. You've got the cage bead there, £9.45. Oh, the only thing I haven't mentioned is just there on that bracelet. Forgive me, we just talked about it as well. The Milano charm, and you said yourself, because I said, oh, because I've seen them on our sister channel.
Yeah, I've seen them on Gems. But I thought, it's Julie, is it Julie that this
Julie,
is for?
yeah.
So I assume when Julia picked that she's obviously got some charms at home. So I just put that in the centre of the bracelet so she could just hang a charm off there.
So it's just there at the front with those black onyxes and the little white droplets, and then that leaves you free to, or indeed if you haven't already got one, get a Milano charm from us. We do loads of different ones.
Or
They're
equally
beautiful.
just make a charm with a
Exactly.
head pin and pop it on.
Exactly. That's nice as well for all sorts of charm things, isn't it? Phone, mobile charms.
Yeah,
and
anything.
make one, but we do shapes. I know we do things like shoes and keys and, you know, cars if you're doing a celebration for a certain occasion, you know, passenger driving test, or penguins, deer, dogs. I've seen clowns, Christmas trees, or you name it, we've done them. Beautiful. But you can make your own. You can make your own. Yeah, beautiful. The Milano charm, I like that. Lovely little touch. All right. Julie, gorgeous, Chosen by You. We'll let you know how you can get involved with the Chosen by You section. We're always looking for a challenge. We're always, something like that, you see, you integrate. That's something we'd forget about being on the website, or forget that we've got the lovely Demerterite pendants. How to, you know, challenge with those little droplets. How are we going to integrate those? So this is great for our designers and great for us at home, our jewellery makers. So brilliant choices there, Julie. And you can get involved with the Chosen by You section. We'll let you know how to do that. We're going to get ready. I've got that fantastic garnet still to launch. Well, yeah. Shall I do it now? All right then, darling. Let's do it. Let's do the garnet. Alison, you bless you. You probably have to go the long way.
I'll leap around the other
all right,
side.
darling. We're just going to go to it. We're not going to go to a little break. We're just going to bring you this fantastic garnet. And this is, you were talking about an Irish, your daughter there, Alison, making gems of friendship or friendship bracelets for, you know, her friends. This is a great one for your friends. A rich, beautiful pomegranate garnet. Sometimes you get the rose pinks, the rhodolites, the more purpley colours. Sometimes you get the very red, vivid colours. It's a gorgeous day stone. This, you know, we're talking about our subject today, things that things that you normally wouldn't put together, but really work. You know, I always think this with greens as well, you know, your peridots, I think it really works. It looks beautiful with those black onyxes that we've just had in Julie Mogg's choices. Lovely with those silver coloured brass findings we had earlier. Do you remember those little, you could just make a bracelet and just have, you know, a couple dangle off, maybe one of those little Milano charm extras and get the charm to hang off it if it's a special occasion like a car, pass the driving test, or just turned 21, or we do the little initials, don't we, as well. You could do M for mother. We do the little initials to make a bracelet with, the, you know, her little name tag on there and use a fraction. Lovely garnet ring as well if you just want to make a little stretchy. You know, even on a bracelet, you are just literally using 1/3, depending on the length, but literally 1/3 of the strand. So it really is a fantastic, fantastic strand of gorgeous quality gemstones. And garnet is one we'll recognise. You see garnet rings, garnet earrings, traditionally been around for centuries. It's mentioned in the Old Testament as being the gemstone that guided Noah and his ark out of safety of the flood. They used the fire of a garnet to see their way. Steeped in tradition and folklore, takes its name from the Latin granatus, the pomegranate seed, because it looks like the little seeds in that pomegranate fruit. And faceted 6mm rounds, 125 carats. This price is going to be so good, you're going to want to get two. I love this with your traditional cream pearls as well. They just really set off the richness of each other. Ollie, my producer, my director rather, is obsessed with this strand, insists that you should get two because the price is that ridiculous. He says it's the deal of the year so far. I have to agree. I have to concur. Look lovely. Do you remember we made that little kit live on air, our Eton Mess kit? That bicoloured agate, or rather the fire agate, that flew out those strawberry colours. Lovely with the pink tiger's eye as well, if you want to keep the tones of those colours on the colour wheel. Beautiful quality. You see all of that lustre. See it in the daylight. See the wine colours. See the mulled wine reds in that garnet. This is a ridiculous price. This is why Ollie's obsessed. £6.95. Under £7 for our pomegranate garnet strand. Our beautiful. And there's so much more colour than you're seeing on the screen. 30-day money-back guarantee. Get two. This is why I was on about get two strands. Imagine 250 carats of garnet and you've paid less than £14. One P&P all day. You know, we were just talking about the lady's entry and she was asking, you know, about the price point. Well, you can set your price point for garnet because everybody knows or has an apparent perception of the worth of value of garnet because they will see it in jewellery. I think sometimes with gems we're lesser known, perhaps like your mookites or perhaps the shell that you don't, you know, garnet you do see, like your amethyst, you do see that on the high street, I should say. Beautiful with Botswana as well. I mean, I just think everything's beautiful with Botswana. If you want just silvery greys injected with those reds in there as well. Beautiful. Beautiful. Do you know what looks lovely with the rose quartz? So pretty because you've got the punch of that fantastic rich reds and our rose quartz. Unakite, yeah, the salmon pinks. We haven't had any unakite for ages. Here on the screen, that's 2-strand pack. I think there's 10 left. If you want to jump on in and get those, if you miss those. I think it's roughly $14.95 for those 2 strands there that I showed you earlier. Would you believe I've still got a couple left? Fabulous with the garnet. So your garnet at the bottom of the screen, $6.95, UUMA 26, and your pack of 2 bicoloured agate faceted 16mm rounds, ZBGP 34. Oh, we could have both if we ring right now, if we pick up that phone, that free phone number. Well done, my web buyers, adding it to your basket. Gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Pretty with your pearls. Oh, it goes with so much. It goes with so much. The gem of friendship. Still got time, and you think of garnet jewellery. I mean, you could just take a stroll down your high street. You don't even have to go that far. Garnet rings, garnet earrings. Might not see many of the bracelets, but gorgeous, gorgeous quality. We go to Africa predominantly for a lot of our garnet, where, you know, millions of years ago on the Mozambique belt, you had this beautiful gem forming. It's got some of the most famous cousins in its family because you've got loads of different varieties. Your grossular garnet, your androdite garnet. These would be ones like your zavarites and your demantoids. Beautiful, and $6.95. Some of the most famous gems in this garnet family, and I just think that price point is ridiculous. The what, darling? Alrighty, yeah. $6.95, a must-have, an absolute must-have. Let's do the 3-strand pack of the pearl. Shell pearl and pearl. Not dissimilar to the colours we've just seen in Judy's Chosen by You. And so beautiful, real mermaid colours. We thought this looked lovely with the first new kit today. Go beautifully with the unusual Larimar that I've got in. It's actually a 4mm strand in our third new kit of the day, but that gorgeous Larimar with its blues. I've got it in the bracelet here that I'm wearing that Alison made, and the fire agate there as well. These pearls look great with it, yeah. That beautiful Larimar discovered by Miguel Mendez in 1974 in the Barahona province. But we'll talk more about that when we get to that third new kit today. I'm very excited about the fact that Larimar is in there, but let's get excited about these 3 new strands. Beautiful. That's an aquamarine blue, isn't it? And then a really electric blue. And then in your shell, you've kind of got these waves. Can you see those patterns? Yeah, they're like waves, aren't they? Little waves across the dark navy blue backdrop. It's the shell pearl. Often you see different matrices of patterns on the shell pearl there. Perfect shell rounds. I think they're usually 2 centimetres across. Get those details up for you. It's a 3-strand pack, so if you love your blues, I think you're going to love these 3. They're calling it blue sea green and blue and black. I suppose it's aqua. I suppose that's what they mean by the sea green. Lovely with the blue copper wire gizmo working. Lovely with the copper findings in the Chosen by You. Got these back in stock. What would you put?
I've had that.
Have you?
It's absolutely beautiful.
Really?
Absolutely beautiful.
When we had it previously in stock?
Yeah.
Alison, my guest designer, had this previously. It's absolutely beautiful. So nice to have them back in stock. Can't always do that. But with that 1pp all weekend, these fantastic Fridays, the way to start it, because you've got the 30-day money-back guarantee. Your jewellery will go even a stage further. Did you add anything to these, Alison? Or
no, I just used them as
used them as is.
The colours, the coins, the colours just work lovely with the blue of the coins. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you've got those electric blues on the back, on the front of the navy blue backdrop there, haven't you? You've got them in the pearls.
It's such an unusual colour, isn't it? The pearl
yeah.
blue.
I can see this being very marketable as well if you sell your jewellery.
Yeah.
Proving very popular.
People would be drawn to it. If you had it on your stall, it would catch people's eye, wouldn't it?
Most definitely. It's just so pretty. Back in stock, but only while stocks last. Can you remember how long ago it was when you bought those? I mean, put you on the spot now.
It was last summer. I think it was
last summer. Gosh, there you go. It's a long time to wait to see something back in stock, and there's never any guarantee that we will. I mean, I can't remember the last time I saw Larimar. I'm very excited about that in our third new kit. Alrighty, we've got it back in stock. Bargain. 2 strands of your real pearl with that lovely, very eye-catching blues. And then the shell. Tell you what, Alison, you've got a cracking memory. Last summer, she says.
I'm not
was
sure if I
June
made it
last
up for
year.
the show.
June last year,
well.
6th of the 6th is when we had them on. 6th of the 6th. So, because I'd have gone about half a year ago, a couple of months, but you remember the summer, you were right.
I said I would drop one today.
It's only the one. $12.95 for all 3. For all 3 strands, and they put that little extra one in there. We do think, Alice and I, especially if you make your jewellery, and a lot of you are going to your sales and you're saving and you're selling and or you're making for friends, you know, if your mom loves those blues, you know, if that's her favourite colour, $12.95. That is, I don't know if Alice remembers this, but that is actually less than you paid last June. I think it was $14.95, Alison, originally. So to get them back in is a bonus, but to get them back in and go lower.
Fabulous.
Exactly, it's a win-win. That doesn't often happen. Normally it's the reverse. If it's popular and you get it back in, price goes up. I'm not saying that's what happens here, because clearly it hasn't. But you'd think that would be the law of marketing, wouldn't you? Mm-hmm. The popularity and the demand would send the price rising, but no, we've gone down. That's not to say, though, if we ever waited again, and another 8 months, and next summer, got them back in again, we could be back to $14.95. So don't wait. Get them now.
That doesn't mean you've got to lower your prices when you sell them, though, does it?
Exactly. How much jewellery could you make out of those 3 strands? Well, tried and tested with the kits, we know 5.
6.
5 to 6, yeah. Depends if you want to integrate other pieces in there or keep them together. I think Alison said she just kept hers together, and you can see why, because on that's like a little bonus. They do this often in the makeup now, these 3. Put them together so you can see how well they go. And you get those anyway, don't you? It's like an extra 8 gems. Proving very popular. And originally, last June when we had them on, $14.95, so back in stock. And I'll be honest with you, you might have been like me. I don't remember these, so I missed these last summer. We did have several different colourways. We had the ones I saw were the magenta, pink, and the black, and I saw the green, the apple and the forest green ones. But I missed the blues. The blues passed me by. Aqua blues. Still time, but if we waited since last June, so that was the beginning of June. So June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February, 9 months we've waited to bring you these back. That's a long time to wait for some beautiful blue gems that you just think were gorgeous or on your screen right now, and £2 less than 9 months ago. So don't wait. Call now. Free phone number, 30-day money-back guarantee, and they look beautiful with the Larimar in our 3rd new kit today. Pretty if you just want to go with, again, the Easter shades of rose pink and just take the aqua blue, because I would put this blue pearl with aquamarine. Rose quartz still to come, if you want to go down those baby shades. Like cotton wool, isn't it? Blue for the boy and pink for the girl. You could cover both bases there and just make a little bracelet with both charms on, and then if they were removable charms on a carabiner or something, or on a bolt ring, then you know where the baby is. It's a boy or girl. That's it. Just change it on the day. You've covered all bases there, haven't you? That's what you could do, just make the charms. Have a little charm bracelet on your stall, and then make some little boy and girl charms, and then, well, there you go, bespoke one there, and then your little letter charms. Take it away with them there and then, can't they? Alrighty. Proving very popular. Nobody wants to wait another 9 months, that's for sure. Okay. We've got my 3rd new kit today with that beautiful gem from the Dominican Republic, named after Miguel Mendez's daughter, Larissa, and the word meaning sea mare, Larimar. It only comes from the Dominican Republic. It's a beautiful natural gem, and it's just one component of our 3rd new kit of the day, which we're going to get set up, so don't go anywhere.
Jewellery Maker are proud to present our new range of Lisa Pavelka crafting foils. These easy-to-use foils are a great way to create a unique look to your polymer and silver clay designs. With a wide range of vibrant colours, including gold, silver and rainbow, these foils will leave your creations with a wonderful metallic coating. Use alongside our border moulds and textured stamps to add a different dimension to your clay creation. To view our full range of Lisa Pavelka products, visit our website.
If you have a question or query for Jewellery Maker, then you can contact our call centre on 0800 644 655 and press option 2. Or alternatively, you can email help@jewellerymaker.com.
This bead box features 6 strands of genuine pearls, including chocolate, peacock, mushroom and cream pearls, all for just £34.95. Give your designs that classic look. To get your hands on this great offer, phone our call centre now on 0800 644 655 and quote the code TAMG89. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
Do you want to be a part of Jewellery Maker? Do you think your creativity can help inspire others? Then why not get involved and send us your ideas? All you have to do is go to our website or use our catalogue and select up to 10 components. We will then get one of our guest designers to make up the jewellery from the products you have selected. Send your suggestions to chosenbyyou@jewellerymaker.com and we'll do the rest. If your ideas are selected, we'll send the made-up jewellery to you.
It's our third new kit of the day. And Trend Alert is what it's called. Trend Alert. And it is 4 fantastic strands. Yeah, 4. Now, I've been wearing the bracelet and the earrings for quite some time. I've handed those back to Alison now because they're all part of her designs from this kit. You'll notice that the beading thread is gold. You'll notice that there is actually gold-plated findings in the kit. But let's take you through the gems because I've been talking about the smallest gem in this kit, and yet it's not perhaps the one that stands out the most, but to me it does, just being a rare gem lover. You've got our beautiful nuggets. They're the black obsidian, are they, darling? Yeah. We've got the coral, we've got the dyed fire agate, and we've got the Larimar. Here we go. Beautiful. I'm sure you agree. Look at those colours. But it's the 4mm Larimar because this only comes from really one location in the Dominican Republic. And it's a local speciality. And it's a beautiful, beautiful, intense blue. And sometimes they call it Larimar. And it was discovered in 1974 by a local, Miguel Mendez, who discovered it in the province of Barahona. And he combined his daughter's name, Larissa, with the Spanish word for sea, meaning mare. And Larimar was born, and it's just beautiful. If you're a sea baby, if you love those blues, those aqua blues, this is the gem for you. And actually, when I was travelling, I saw some beautiful Larimar silver set jewellery, and I'm talking the price point was 3 figures, set in silver. This tray of jewellery. So this is really celebrated there in the Caribbean. You've got, sometimes it's called a Staphylia stone. It's a beautiful blue rare variety of pectolite. When was the last time you saw it, honey? When did you? About 6 months ago, Scott, my producer, said he saw Larimar. Yeah. We've had Larimar-looking gems, as in trying to emulate it, but this is the real deal. So, located quite close to the city of Barahona in the rainforest mountainside, and these small vertical mining concerns have been created, as it were, or dug into the ground. Like I said, only from the Dominican Republic. So they're this beautiful volcanic blue coloration of the Larimar. And you get the cobalt in there, which substitutes your calcium in the pectolite, which is why you get the beautiful Larimar blues. Beautiful. Got no Larimar on the website. I can't even remember the last time we had it on our sister channel. We had a launch of it, and this is where we learnt all our facts and the history of it, blah, blah. I actually can't remember the last time I saw it in jewellery. We tended to do it in our lovely Toucolon range, but I hadn't seen any for absolutely ages. So, beautiful. It's the smallest strand in the kit, yet it's the one that's really got my eye, simply because of the rarity of that precious, precious Larimar. So something to think about when you're making your jewellery and selling your jewellery for those people that don't know much about it. Now, that buzz of colour that you see me wearing, and a lovely shape, and I love the way they've been explored, this shape, is my orange coral columns. It's a real neon peachy orange colour. It's not orange like an orange, it's coral orange, isn't it? It's a real summer holiday colour. Beautiful. And that against my nuggets of the black obsidian, 250 carats, and they are nuggets, so it's like a double strand essentially, because that's like a 90 centimetre strand, and normally our strands are about 38, 37 centimetres. That's like double it, that's why I call it the double strand. And then we've got the fire agate, 14mm rounds, 470 carats with the blacks, the blues, and almost like the orange golds. I don't know if this is like a blue torch in a way, but I don't know if this will light it up. No, I need a... Yeah, I think I need my white old torch back. That's for looking at gems and their colour change and what have you. That's what that Don't mind anyway. There we go. Beautiful gems, beautiful collection of shapes. You know, the columns, the perfect rounds, the nuggets, the big faceted rounds. You've got the splendour of the rich orange bright neon coral. You've got the splendour of the beautiful rare Larimar, our gorgeous, gorgeous gem, only found in the one location. That gorgeous, gorgeous pectolite. And then you've got the fabulous obsidian. Beautiful, the nuggets there, you'll get the white strands and the black in there, and then our fire agate, because when it's dyed you get some that are opaque mottled patterns. Beautiful, isn't it? Love these, love these. So this is your trend alert. Now, the findings, gold beading thread coloured, elastic. And the silver is gold plated. Now already they're being allocated as I talk. It's our third and final kit. The blue shell pearl and the pearls I've just shown you would look lovely with this. We've had a lot on the show that look great with this as well. The Botswana would look beautiful with the Larimar. The garnet, actually, that rich garnet for the extra, you know, because you've got the gold plated findings, I think with garnet, it's just beautiful. Look at that with your fire agate. Just tremendous, isn't it? Really rich, beautiful with the Larimar as well. That fantastic garnet that you got for a steel. Definitely one I would add to this. I know it's the smallest, but the one for me is the Larimar. It really is, because I don't see it. I don't see it on any of our channels very often. I know it's only one location, as it were, because of the volcanic beauty of the blue coloration of your Larimar. It's the substitution for calcium of the cobalt. That's why you get those blues. And it's distinct from other pectolites in that family. And normally the grading of your Larimar is down to the coloration. Beautiful, rich blues. I mean, originally, no one had the mining rights, and in the early 1900s, the actual Larimar, because it was discovered earlier, but it was resigned to the history books, and it was Miguel Mendez who discovered it in 1974. And it's the only source of the gem, the Los Chupaderas mine, forgive my Spanish, is the only mine that produces your Larimar for worldwide demand. Staphylias stone is another name for it. They call it in the Dominican Republic. Beautiful. The Los Chupaderas, I can never pronounce it. The Los Chupaderas mine. What's your Spanish like, Alison?
Rubbish.
As bad as mine. We'll leave it at that then. Si, senora. Okay. Lots of buzz about that Larimar. I know it's the smallest gem in that kit, but we've got the gold-plated findings as well. Yeah, 10 of the head pins, gold-plated silver, don't forget, 10 of the crimp beads, 3 pairs, is it 3, darling? Yeah, 3 pairs of the shepherd hooks. I say that because often it's 2, so we've got another pair there, so this is 1 for Fifi, and 3 of the bolt ring clasp with the jump ring. So gold-plated silver, the gold beading thread, 6 elastic, meters of the elastic, and the large and small organza gift bags, which are really lovely if you're making your jewellery and giving it as a gift, because it says handmade gemstone jewellery. How many pieces have you made, honey?
I made 4, but 2 quite gem heavy.
2 very gem heavy pieces, and then 2 pairs of earrings, so 4 in total. But obviously, if you were going down the route of wanting to make more out of it, you could, because with 4 strands you can make more than 5 pieces. But if you're going for gem intensity, high-end pieces, like the bracelet I've been wearing the whole show, then you can understand you're going to use more gems. But we can add to it our garnet. We can add to it our beautiful garnet, because that looks fantastic with it. We can add that lovely, just one of the strands of those lovely aqua blue pearls that we got for $12.95. Put that with our Larimar and our garnet. Beautiful. Take the kit in another direction. So there's been a lot on the show today that would look fantastic. Now, $27.95. I'm sure you're surprised by that, given that Larimar rarity, given that beauty of the coral and the agate and the obsidian. Surely should have been, even for a kit, an introduction of a 3rd new kit today, $34.95. But we're at $27.95, so 4 strands. And I'm not even saying we'd sell the Larimar for this, but £7 a strand. I can guarantee you Larimar jewelry that I've seen was not selling, even with the silver, for £7 or £10. It was just shy of 3 figures. Some pieces were, no, that's a lie, it was 3 figures. I'll mouth it to Alison. There was a tray of jewellery. It was 3 figures because I was doing the dollar conversion in my head. Dollars, which is about, isn't it?
Yeah.
We do $1.50 to the pound. It didn't matter what the carat weight, every single piece was that price because I asked. I was trying them on. We just started selling Larimar on a sister channel. I can't tell you because I'm not allowed to price comparison.
You can make a lovely ring with, you know, the memory wire ring that Linda's done before.
Yes.
Where you have the coil and you can just thread those on so they sort of look like they're floating on the memory wire.
Yeah, beautiful. We do those little ring with the little shower caps, don't we, as well? Or you just make your own with your wire.
Beady ring, yeah.
You're just a little stretchy, just a little Larimar stretchy like that. Fraction of the strand being used. I mean, we're a bit obsessed with the Larimar. We've got all these beautiful other strands in there as well, but just goes to show you what a great kit this is for £27.95. No Larimar on the web. And we'll see what Alison's made up and we'll get a top tip. We're down to double figures. It's been allocated like hotcakes because a lot of our regulars there love their precious gemstones, love the unusual aspect of the shapes here as well. Columns for the coral, nuggets there. I mean, that's just so versatile anyway. And then these lovely big faceted agate rounds, 14mm, very striking kit. Very different kit, isn't it? Mm. Well, 4 strands in a kit is a bonus anyway, but the gold plating on the silver as well. £27.95. Let's have a kit rundown. We've got our orange coral irregular columns, approximately 6x7 to 19x6mm, 470 carats there of the fire agate 40mm rounds. You've got 250 carats of the black obsidian small nuggets ranging from 2x4 to 5x12mm, 20 carats of the blue Larimar plain 4mm rounds. There's nothing plain about those. You've got 50 metres of your gold-coloured beading thread and then all of that gold-plated findings, 3 pairs of the shepherd hooks, 10 of the head pins, ball head pins, 10 of the crimp beads and 3 pairs of the bolt ring clasp with the jump rings. Trend alert. Beautiful. Now, very big feature necklace here, haven't we? That colour pops, doesn't it?
It does, but you know, earlier when you set the text challenge of what would you put together that you wouldn't normally, if these strands were separate, I would have never picked the coral to have gone with these. Yeah, I absolutely would go out and buy that necklace because I love it.
Now that you see them coming together, that's a fair comment. Yeah, I have to agree. I might have gone for the coral with the black, but to actually mix it in with that fire agate and the Larimar.
And actually, the fire agate's got the orangey tones and the blue tones to it.
You can see when the light hits it.
It does all really work well together.
It's inspired. Your design is inspired. It's like a beautiful double bib because you've got so many of those nuggets. Beautiful. And then, like you said, that coral just gives it that pop. Really just breaks up, and then you've got this lovely long length and all that beautiful lustre. And that is a gorgeous piece of jewellery, isn't it? And you've saved the Larimar there. This is the bracelet I've been wearing.
So just a simple weave that we're going to go through now.
Works with those columns, doesn't it, on the coral? There's all that beautiful Larimar.
Because the coral, well, I was calling them logs. The official names
logs. They look like logs.
They do look like little logs, and they actually sort of stand when you sort of thread them together like that. They do stand up.
That's because they're drilled in the middle, isn't it? That's important,
so
actually.
So it gives it that detail. Where on the necklace they sort of fallen over so they're flat, but on the bracelet they do sort of stand up. And obviously, if you get a lot of tension on it, you can keep that shape. So you could make sort of a real round effect with it, and it would be sort of very
standing upright like a little barrel. So normally they would be drilled, or that kind of shape is drilled through the top. So it's like a little frill, isn't it? It's a very frilly bracelet, that. Yeah, very striking bracelet. I mean, I'm sure it's caught your eye as I've been wearing it. And these were admired by one of our producers upstairs, one of the guys. It was a boy. He says, I like your earrings, Fee. I says, Alison's just made these. She says, they're not mine. The Jewellery Maker earrings. It was the Parsons. Yeah, I like your earrings, Fee. Lovely Larimar there, just with the simplicity of those beautiful fire agates. And then, again, lovely dynamic, again using the nuggets, the fire agate and the Larimar. Beautiful earrings, again very frilly. It's a lovely frilly feel to this Trend Alert kit with your coral and your nuggets. It's the texture of them, isn't it? The irregularity.
I think the obsidian gives it a nice lift because it's not dull, is it? It's not overpowering either. If it was too sort of bouncing the light off, it would almost be too much, but it's just right with it.
Definitely. Beautiful texture. That is, like you said, you wouldn't naturally normally put those gems together, but you'd go out and buy that necklace. It's beautiful. Okay, you're going to show us how to establish making this lovely bracelet, the frilly bracelet.
I do a lot of well, I've done a couple on the show today, I think, already, of the weave, but on the end of that one, I did it slightly differently. So rather than usually I'd sort of start here and just come straight out where this divides, sort of there. Okay. I'd usually put the catch on there, but I wanted to, I made a little circle, I don't know why, I just did.
Fancy took you there?
I just made a little circle, which is exactly the same as kind of the start of that necklace that I did earlier on, where you cross-threaded and then went through to make a little loop. And then I've just put 6 of the Larimar on either side on that one. You need to do something to bring it out, to give it a V at the end.
Right.
If you keep it too small or too tight, then you don't get the the shape to get started. Okay. So if you're doing a weave bracelet, and it can make like a cuff, it can have detail on there. So the next stone to put on there would be the fire agate. And again, just, I swear I need to go and get my eyes tested. There we go. And the colours just work, don't they? That just looks so lovely.
That's more of a sort of a bronzy gold, that one, isn't it?
And then that one's a real kind of
powder blue,
funky blue. Yeah. And then from there, we've used the columns. So just threading on 3 of those on either side. This is, jewellery making is so simple. And like you say, Mother's Day, you know, if your mum's already into jewellery making, fabulous, she'd love a kit. I'm sure she would love a kit. And if she's not, a tool kit and a kit, and what a lovely gift. So I've just threaded 3 of those on either side, and then we'll go back to the fire agate again. So we'll use this nice funky one. I'm threading that through. And then what you can do is you can either keep it with that one. I've kept it so that the alternate between the Larimar and the coral. And with other ones that I've done it where it grows in the middle.
Okay.
So you end up, I think the first kit that we did had a larger Amazonite, didn't it, in the centre?
Yeah.
So it naturally...
Oh yes, and it kind of went a bit smaller down towards, so it grew,
you could make it so it's sort of coming out to that shape and back in again, or you can just do it like that one is. It's pretty much the same size right along. And then the next thing, I think I've used 5 of the Larimar next. So just pop them on.
It's got such a lovely holiday feel to it.
Yeah, it has.
Coral,
it's real
isn't it? The
sunshine
blues.
jewellery, and I think if you wore it, you would, you know, if you caught yourself in the mirror or you just looked at your wrist, it's kind of make you smile jewellery.
Definitely, yes. We're back to the Prozac for the jewellery fashion, aren't we, again, to use Brit's phrase. But it's very uplifting. I think it's definitely jewellery that would get you noticed.
Yeah, absolutely.
If you're sitting in your cafe.
And you can, I mean, you can do all sorts with those little coral pieces that, you know, if you didn't use them all with this kit, they're going to go with, you know, anything with black, blue, anything really.
Well, it's kind of like the colour in the top, isn't it? You could use the yellow, the black, and there's like a, would you say that's like a gunmetal or a steely blue?
Yeah,
or?
like a navy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and a bit of pale blue.
Just shows you how that looks.
How the colours all go together. But ordinarily you would go, maybe blue and orange. Yeah, but I'm not sure about, but it really does work. And that's it, you're just building it up as you go along.
Minty green in there.
And if you imagine we'd come back to the other end again, obviously I would have made a little loop. But then when you get to the end, you've got your two threads. I always put the loop on first, and then if I forget, it's already on.
Gotcha.
So all I'm going to do there is just thread the wire back through the crimp bead again.
This is just to show you how to attach your bolt ring and your jump ring.
And then, you see, if you do this and make a loop and you forget to put your jump ring on, your bolt ring clasp on, you can open the loop on there to attach it. Because I'm sure I'm not the only one who's done that before, out of everybody that's watching. And it's quite useful to have the jewellery tray. You get an idea if you're making it for yourself of what size it is, but obviously if you're doing it on the jewellery tray, then you can sort of keep putting that together and thinking, right, how am I doing along the width of it, where am I at? Or you could equally start in the middle and work out from there. And then to close that, you just take your 2 threads and pop, probably with, I think you can get both through. There's quite a large crimp bead in this kit. So if we just pull that down, so get, obviously this would be the end of your bracelet. I'm a finger worker. Lots of people use the tools. I sort of kind of, that's why my nails are always knackered, I think. But then just sort of give that a nice pull and pull it down. You could just put 1 back through, or you can take 2 back through, whichever you like, and then give it a really, really good nip
to secure that crimp.
To secure that on, and then cut that off. And obviously it would be the full length, and that's your bracelet. So literally we talked about an earring in a couple of minutes. Literally,
I know.
You've got a detailed sort of bracelet. And,
yeah, exactly.
You know, actually, if you just had that in the centre like that, and then you kept going with the Larimar, you'd get a different look again, wouldn't you?
Yeah, definitely. Beautiful. Thank you, Alison. We'll get your designs uploaded onto the website for our 3rd new kit, Trend Alert. And yeah, whether you want to go, you know, gem intense with that striking piece, or make those gems go even further with some extras here on Jewellery Maker, then please do. All right, we're going to get inspired further by your designs this week on the Wall of Fame. We've still got lots more to bring you, so don't go anywhere, but let's have a look at some of your designs on this week's competition. Love this. It's the wood petals. Love it.
We walked past it and both went, oh! This is number 573, and it's from Tracy in sunny I'm probably not saying this right, Goldsmithny in Cornwall. Hi all at JM, here's my Wall of Fame entry. It's a picture of a bracelet and necklace that I've made out of a bead box bought from you the other day. It's blue howlite and wooden petals and some sunny copper spacers that are so nice. Hope this makes the Wall of Fame. Love to all, from Tracy. I think it's absolutely
Tracy, we love it.
Lovely.
Love those ebony wood petals. And I remember that 6-strand beadie box. It was 3 of the dyed howlite, and just those lovely browns and blues. Gorgeous. Talking of gorgeous, this is so sophisticated. Look at this, what's going on with the gem rings in between.
Yeah.
574, great chainmail technique. We do a DVD for that as well, if anybody's interested. This is from Karen Slatford Karen Slatford Black. And say hi to everyone at Jewellery Maker. Here's my first attempt at chainmail after watching Debbie's DVD, which is excellent. Really enjoyed making this using the pearls from a bead box and shell from a 3-strand pack. Very bridal. That's hugs from Karen in Lincoln. And Karen, wow, you're clearly adept at that chainmail. You're number 574. Good luck.
And this is number 572, and it's from Rebecca in Macclesfield, and it's a first piece of jewellery and a first entry to the Wall of Fame, made with deep blue potato pearls and carnelian drops. I watch you every morning for ideas and inspiration. The only thing I have to watch is not to spend too much money. I hope to sell my pieces in the future, but for the moment it's hard to say no. Keep up the good work. Love to all. From Rebecca in Macclesfield.
Ah, good luck. And this is number 575. Beautiful, beautiful, something like crocheted. This is Hazel Smith from Powys in Wales, and it's using 0.4mm pink wire, crocheted with amethyst chips. She says, with the necklace I added 1 chip every other chain stitch, and the bracelet with 1 chip in each chain, making it thicker. The 3 strands of the bracelet I then plaited, but left the 4 of the necklace free. I thought this would be really tricky, but not so, and I enjoyed making them. So that is gorgeous, seeing your other skills of the crocheting there coming into play. Number 575, Hazel from Powys in Wales. Good luck. Beautiful design work. We're getting so skilled, our jewellery makers, aren't they? Alrighty, we're just gonna get together and get ready for the rose quartz that I showed you earlier. But this is from Sean. We've had a text in Greater London. She says, hi guys. He says, hi guys. I'm also looking forward to a delivery today. I sell my jewellery too and have a range that ranges from £3 upwards. Most of my earrings, I'm told, are very cheap. So to Lisa, that was a great necklace, and I'd put more on it. When my stuff doesn't sell after a while, I snip it and make something else. All the best, Sean. Great idea, great tip there.
I did that a couple of months ago. Anything that hadn't sold sort of last year, just snipped it up and made it into new stuff.
That's the beauty of it, isn't it? It's not a heartache of thinking, well, I'm left with that now. I'm going to have to reduce it, just start again.
Because sometimes you know, quite a small area, potentially it might be the same people coming to the fairs.
That's true.
But if you're using the stones in a different design, they don't know that they've already seen them in a previous piece.
Exactly. Let's branch out and use those gems that we've, you know, that's the point of the text, wasn't it? Those gems that we thought wouldn't go together, but actually do. All right, I'll get ready for the rose quartz. Keep sending your texts. We've still got 3/4 of an hour of the live show left, and we've still got to have a catch up with Alison's challenge today.
Add to your collection with our Wirework DVD, which is full of hints, tips and step-by-step instructions for all levels. Join guest designer Laura Binding as she takes you through how to create the Tree of Life, the herringbone weave and many more. To get your hands on a copy, phone our call centre on 0800 644 655. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
If for any reason you're not satisfied, you have the benefit of our no-quibble 30-day money-back guarantee. Just complete the returns form enclosed with your goods and send them back for a full refund.
If you have a question or query for Jewellery Maker, then you can contact our call centre on 0800 644 655 and press option 2. Or alternatively, you can email help@jewellerymaker.com. This bead box consists of 3 strands of Dalmatian jasper and 3 strands of zebra jasper, totalling over 1,000 for just $24.95. This nature-inspired bead box is perfect to add a touch of animal print to your designs. To get your hands on this great offer, phone our call centre now on 0800 644 655 and quote the code CPP032. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
When you place your first order with us, you will receive a free booklet and DVD full of handy hints, tips and tutorials to help you get started with your new Jewellery Maker hobby.
We all know you need the right tools for the job, so here at Jewellery Maker we have designed a kit to make sure you have all the essentials to join in with the fun. With round nose, flat nose and wire cutter pliers, as well as a reamer, tweezers and a bead scoop, you've got everything you need in one place for just $9.95. We provide the tools, you provide the skills.
Hi, welcome back. Now I've got some gorgeous treats. I'm going to revisit some treats and have a look at some of those beautiful. Do you remember that these lovely brass silver-coloured balls, the spiral balls, $12.95 for a pack of 20? And we saw some beautiful jewellery. We're going to get that jewellery back on the screen again, simply because we used the black spinel and pearl chain. I've lost that. Where's that gone? I had it down here. Oh, Dee Dee snuck it away from me. Anyway, it doesn't matter because there was jewellery made with that and some lovely silvery coloured agate. Well, I'm going to bring you the strands of that lovely silver-coloured quartz, soon. So just to flag that up. So there's the balls on screen there. I must restrand that because I'm losing my gems there. Need a little knot on the end there, beautiful. And I will bring you that beautiful silver quartz, as it were, the agate. Is it agate or quartz, darling? Sorry. Quartz, yeah. I'm just going to flag that. Anyway, the reason I mention it is because it would look beautiful with my pretty pink quartz. So it's the grey silver quartz. You saw it in that beautiful jewellery earlier with the black spinel and the pearl and those swirling brass silver-coloured balls, those connectors, those finding pieces. So I'll show you that jewellery again, but look at it with the rose quartz. Isn't that beautiful? Yeah. So these are the 2 high-end strands of the gentle rose pink quartz that I promised you. And you've missed out on that mystic onyx earlier. Stay watching because I've got a treat. But let's go back to the quality of this beautiful candy rose quartz. I mean, it is rose quartz. We've seen it in our second new kit today. So you see it, it was looking quite frosty and opaque with your yellow quartz and your green quartz and your white quartz. You know, what we had, the trade-off was large carat weight, therefore inclusions. Here, we've got great clarity, a lack of inclusions, high-end pieces, and 30, well, approximately 50 carats altogether. So one strand's got 30 and the other strand's got 20 carats. I think it's just a slight smaller. They're both rounds, yeah. So 50 carats totaling on both of those strands. Beautiful. Now it's called a chain kit. I always focus on the gems because they're such high-end strands, and you can see the quality there, the absolute clarity. Let me just get a bit of a black background, because sometimes these gems are so pure that we'll just lose them against my table, as it were. There we go. I think I need to tie a knot there so I don't lose it. We've got the silver as well, you see. So I've shown these a few times today. Very pretty with the garnet that you got earlier on, but a real beautiful high-end strand, and that is because of that clarity there. And I'll get out the silver here as well. Now, it's called a chain little project kit, but there's earrings in it as well, so you get these extra silver. Can you see that there on the close-up? It's a real fresh candy floss pink, isn't it? You get a lot of chain, actually. You get a lot of lovely silver wire. You get a pair of shepherd hook earrings. You get bolt ring, 2 bolt ring clasps with the jump rings. And they're much thicker, these silver shepherd hooks, than even the ones in the kit. The thickness, do you have the thickness of the silver wire, darling? You knew I was going to ask that. And then the actual chain is, and the length of the chain is much longer, isn't it? Is it 12? No, it must be longer than that. Is it? 16. Yeah, I was going to say, I've just put it around my neck. It's a choker length. 16 inches of solid silver chain, and then the wire is 18 inches. 0.4 millimetre. 18 inches, but that chain, look at that. 16 inches. And then, like I said, they're much thicker shepherd hook than perhaps even in our kits. And you've got the 2 beautiful high-end rose quartz strands and 2 very sturdy bolt ring clasps with your jump rings there. So it's like a little project, whether you want to go down the bracelet necklace with the chain. You've definitely got the earrings there to make a pair anyway. So the silver is just an extra dimension to 2 very high-end strands, 50 carats, and you can really see the pretty glistening brilliance of that rose quartz, can't you? Really see the sparkle on them there, gentle baby pink, faceting work, because they're so transparent, they're so clean in their flawlessness to my eye, that the faceting is what is bringing that luster to life. 16 inches silver chain, pair of sterling silver shepherd hook earrings, 2 bolt ring clasps with the jump ring, 18 inches of 0.4 millimetre silver wire, 50 carats of rose quartz, whichever way the project takes you, $39.95, which I think is cracking just for the strands themselves. But then you've got all of that lovely silver chain to work with, to utilise. You've got the wire, you've got the earrings, you've got 2 of the bolt ring clasps, all 925 sterling silver. So when you take, you know, the price of the high-end strands and then think, well, actually I've got all of that 925 silver as well. And silver chain, you know, even when we sell our silver chains, depending on the thickness, depending on the length, for me, all that silver, well, that's our £25 of the kit anyway, immediately. And then to get 2 of those rose quartzes, they shouldn't be £7 each. You know, I'm just adding up what we've got on the screen. Beautiful for your lovely high-end pieces. That'd be such make a lovely charm bracelet. Beautiful, actually. Beautiful with the Botswana. I think I only started with 16 stock. I'm 40 already. We could put pearls in with that. That would look so pretty. And again, you can really make your mum something special for Mother's Day, couldn't you? If you were to have this kit, Alison, and I'm putting you on the spot here, you know, how would you approach? What would you do? What direction would you go in, darling? Just off the cuff.
I was so zoned out there on
That's all right,
challenge.
You've got 16 inches of chain and the earrings and...
I think I'd probably use some chain for some earrings, just with one of the stones on the bottom, because then you get the movement, but you'd get the effect
On
the
the
stone
gems,
as well.
yeah.
Look pretty but delicate. And probably a bracelet, I think I would make out of it.
Because there's loads, isn't there?
Yeah.
16 inches.
Yeah.
There's loads, yeah. Those rose quartzes. What would you put with the rose quartzes, just off the top of your head?
I like them with just clear faceted quartz.
Just clear faceted quartz, yeah, because they're so beautiful, aren't they? They're such a
You don't
gentle.
want anything to take away from them. Anything that's too strong would just sort of detract from them. But
That's
with the clear
right.
quartz,
Because
they look
the beauty
lovely.
lies in them,
Yeah,
doesn't it?
yeah.
So something to complement it, but not detract.
Yeah, like a faceted rondelle or something like that. So you've got a different
and the white
shape,
quartz.
but you
Now
get
that would be because they really sparkle,
Yeah.
don't they?
Yeah.
But like you said, not detracting. Ooh, lovely. I like that choice. Down to less than 40 now. All right, I showed you the Botswana. Let me do the Botswana for you now. Gorgeous. And again, I do love this with rose quartz. I love this with smoky quartz. It's a beautiful natural gem, and you see such finesse on the banding. It's almost feather-like. I do wonder in awe at it sometimes, because I just think to how fine those lines are drawn, how distinct they are. I mean, if you just look at that one there, Ryan, I don't know if you can get in close. You see how finely drawn the lines are on the gemstone. Just incredibly fine. You can see that at home there. Beautiful, distinctive beauty. 8mm rounds. Gold and ambers, some that are white like vanilla ice cream, some that are like smoky quartz. Now actually the price I said to you earlier was the original launch price. $9.95, because we had that bundle, didn't we, with 2 strands of the Botswana in it. And I was saying, do you know what, $9.95, and yes, this would be a little bit more because it's faceted and, you know, into that perfect round. So we're not even, this is great because even I didn't know this. Look at the finesse of that fine layering of that Botswana agate. The white, the smoky, the silver. This would look beautiful with that silver white quartz we've got coming up as well. Those silvery quartzes that I'll bring you that we saw in the jewellery earlier with those silver-coloured brass balls, the cloudy quartz, yeah. And then that with a little bit of the gentle rose pink. Oh, beautiful for your jewellery, would you agree? So we're not even, oh, there's the one, there's that fine band. Look at that, it's like the feathers on a bird. Look at that, that is beautiful. Would you agree? Well, there's a 30-day money-back guarantee to, you know, see if you agree with that, see if you love that. Come on in to take part. $8mm rounds. Not even going to be $9.95. This is a great opportunity to see the beauty of Botswana up close and personal. And I just think sometimes you can just restrand it. It's that beautiful. Oh, I'm loving that price even more. $7.95. Even that looks great, doesn't it, as well? But if you want those perfect faceted rounds, you want that perfection, you want the beautiful faceting, $7.95, a steal today, a steal. And gorgeous with the silvery dove grey quartz, which I'll do in a moment for you, because they do look lovely together. Hematite, pyrite, both of those go beautiful with this strand as well. The garnet, the lovely rich reds of that garnet strand you had earlier, I think that was something ridiculous like $6.95, wasn't it? Something daft. I think the jewellery we'd make with these two together. Oh, you could separate out the silvers, the whites, the... Ooh, be beautiful, beautiful jewellery. $7.95. Gorgeous. Oh, possibilities are never ending. Fabulous. Oh, love them. Isn't that beautiful? Now, look what I've still got to show you. Because as good as this is, there's more. Did you miss quartz? Because it was last of stock. I've got it with onyx in the pear drops and some ovals. Again, it has aired before, but we've got a bigger quantity. So it'll be a second chance of this. We found some more, so we'll give you a second chance on that. I'm going to bring you the cloudy quartz we saw in this piece of jewellery, because we talked about the brass silver spiral balls, 20 in the pack for $12.95. But the cloudy quartz I didn't have the code for earlier, but I'll bring that for you. We did do the pearl and the spinel chain. Do you remember that section earlier on the show? And a little bit of an extra that I'm not going to tell you about until it comes to it. I do have, as it happens, hematite. I do happen to have hematite to go with some Botswana in our twisted drums and our beautiful puffy squares. Yeah, new. And some carnelian pre-night if I fit it in. Don't go anywhere.
When you shop with us, you'll pay a one-off delivery charge of just £4.95 wherever you are in the UK per day.
This 6-strand bead box features onyx, carnelian, agate and snowflake obsidian, totalling over 1,000 carats, and all for just $19.95. This box is full of everything you'll need to create some wonderful designs. To get your hands on this great offer, phone our call centre now on 0800 644 655 and quote the code NGP 031. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
You can now keep in touch by following Jewellery Maker on Twitter. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
New to wirework? Why not come and join us in our Wirework for Beginners course? Join guest designer Louise Jacobson as she takes you through all the basic techniques of using wire.
People would benefit from coming on the wirework course because it's an ideal opportunity to actually experiment without feeling the pressure of actually buying things and then not knowing how to use them straight away.
You will learn a variety of skills, all of which will help you to become more confident when using wire in your jewellery. During the course of the day, you'll get to have a backstage tour of the studio, meet the presenters and have a trip to our jewellery shop. The full course includes a selection of colours and different gauges of wire, a generous scoop of mixed gemstones, use of all relevant tools, lunch and refreshments, all for just $69.95. For details on course dates and availability, phone our call centre now on 0800 644 655. Get creative with Jewellery Maker.
You can now keep in touch by liking Jewellery Maker UK on Facebook. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
You can watch Jewellery Maker live every day from 9 till 1 on Sky 655, Virgin 756 or FreeSat 807. Get creative with Jewellery Maker.
Okay, now I showed you this beautiful necklace earlier and we talked about, if you want to watch on the repeat, if there's anything that you think, oh, actually, I'd like that. We did talk about, there's a great offer on our pearl and black spinel 9-inch silver chain. These were the silver twisty balls, as it were, that were the brass balls with the silver colour. And the only thing I wasn't able to bring to you earlier was the grey quartz strands, the cloudy grey quartz strands. And you can see that we have the barrel and the ovals in this necklace design. And we saw a bracelet as well. We saw a pair of earrings, but I'm going to bring that to you now. And this is what I thought looked great with the Botswana. We'll get the code up for those balls as well on the bottom of the screen because they do look fabulous together. I'm sure you agree. And I think this looks so pretty with rose quartz, so beautiful with the Botswana. Lovely with the hematite as well, if we wanted to mix in the hematite. Big puffy ovals. Lovely if you wanted to inject a splash of colour. You know, we were going about things that, because we've had our high-end carnelian as well. Look at that with the greys. Isn't that gorgeous? You know, like that coral in that third new kit today. Or you get the twisty drums of your hematite in there as well. Beautiful. Very gentle on the eye. I've got that in a twist now. How did I manage that? Beautiful. So big carat weight, sizable pieces, lovely tones. Look beautiful with the Botswana as well. Beautiful with, for instance, Botswana and the garnet. Two very, very affordable strands today. But you've got larger pieces in these quartzes, which, you know, makes your jewellery go that little bit further, but you can just see how it's starting to... They're very easy to integrate. But we've got some very, very large gems there, and they really make your jewellery look dynamic. We've got those large ovals, 810 carats. There's your silver-coloured spiral brass balls at the bottom of your screen, 10mm. In the ovals, I've got 420 carats, and then 390 in the little barrels. They look like, it looks like rutilated quartz, doesn't it, somewhat? You see the little rutiles in there as well. Lovely in a sparkle. Yeah, it is. You really are seeing the clouds there. Ooh, I got my hand there, I don't know. I'm using a biro or something, forgive me. Where does that come from? Like the paint the other day. Beautiful, isn't it? It is. The moon. The moon was really low last night. Did anybody notice that? Oh, it was gigantica, wasn't it? But, and then when it went behind the clouds and you got all these kind of dark greys, you know, like linear floaty greys and blacks, it was really low. I mean, yeah, it was proper full moon, was it? Well, it looked full anyway. It was huge. It was really low. But it made me think, and I kept looking at the sky. I was kind of mesmerised it. Just reminded me of this cloudy, dark, grey, lovely whites in there of our 810 carats of a pack of 2 of those beautiful quartzes. And then they've just been intermingled with some black onyx in the style with the silver-coloured brass balls there. And I thought the jewellery was beautiful, the earrings, the bracelet and the necklace that was made out of the set. Let's launch them back in stock. Big carat weight, low price, $21.95. Under, what would you put with them? We've said Botswana, we've injected the colour of the carnelian, the hematite, the red garnet, the rose quartz, labradorite would look beautiful as well. It's a lovely backdrop as well if you don't just want to go with the blacks and the whites. It's that lovely halfway house, isn't it? That lovely silvery greys. It's colour me trousers today. So back, limited in stock though. No, back in stock, limited in stock. So here's what you could make. Aquamarine, the blues, those beautiful aqua blue pearls earlier. Oh, beautiful. Yeah. There was a 3-strand pack earlier, first thing this morning. It was one of my first launches. Would look gorgeous with this as well. Remember, move those out the way. Do you remember? Because there was the faceted rounds and the blues. Remember that from this morning? Just thinking you can mix in that with our first, watch the repeats. I think that was $24.95 for those 3. The banded agate and the quartz. Beautiful. Just a thought. Watch the repeats if you want the code. It's right at the start of the show, the first half an hour. Beautiful. And there is your silver, the balls there in that designer jewellery. Beautiful. They're so striking, so solid as well. And there's a lovely openness to them because you put your ribbon through there, you can put your cord, your suede. It's the spiral twisted gableness of them. Very David Yurman. Let's have a look in the jewellery once more, and the black spinel and the silver pearl chain we had earlier. And the only other addition that we're missing is some small faceted black onyx, matte onyx, and some large jump rings that they've created a little bit of a feature with. Beautiful, beautiful. What looked lovely with this is, I thought, the injection of colour of, I think it's because of sort of the greys and the oranges that have gone. Carnelian, look at this, really beautiful high-end carnelian. And I say that because I've said it before, I have presented this before, because the rich saturation of the colour. I mean, it's taken the edge of that coral in that kit with the Larimar even further, isn't it? It's a real vivid orange. I just think if you've got the soothing, calming, cloudy greys, silvery greys, dove greys of your quartz, it just subdues, but not subdues, it just offsets the carnelian even more. Beautiful. Gorgeous high-end strand. Oh, the klaxon is clacking. Dee Dee's just handed me something. Have we even got the code of that carnelian yet? Oh, we'll do that in a second because I've been handed the brass balls and the gold. Ah, this was supposed to be till tomorrow. Woo! Wow, look at that. Wouldn't that look great with that third kit with the gold-plated findings? Look at those to really make your jewellery pop. Put those with your black onyx and your beautiful mystic blue onyx that I'm going to do in a minute. Yeah. Oh, hello. So much to go with those. Oh, they are fantastic. Look at that. 20. Look, let's just get them all out. 20 there. 20 of those beauties. Beautiful. Gorgeous. Spiral. First time on air. While stocks last, they've got the brass underneath, so when you feel them, they're really sturdy. And, oh, do you know what I want to put them with? Those raspberry. Do you remember my trifle, meat and mess? Ooh, 20 of them. Beautiful in between. Ah, oh, beautiful. Oh, no, I thought of something else. Where's the garnet gone? Ah, oh, my goodness me, because they look great with this, but garnet in the gold. Oh. Oh, we can make that bracelet for Mother's Day. Look at those with the garnet. Or the Botswana, because the gold, because it's got the gold shades in there as well as the silver. Beautiful. Or the rose quartz as well. Oh, hubba, hubba. Quick as you can now, first time ever on air, our gold-coloured spiral brass balls, 20 of them. That's what I love, because even when we've had our connectors, sometimes it's 5, sometimes it's 4, but it's the brass which makes it affordable. We're going to match the price of the silver ones. Just got to decide, silver or the gold, silver or the gold. Will really make your designs pop. Have both, definitely. 20 for $12.95. It was working out something like 65p each, something ridiculous like that. And they look so, the finish on them, because they twist them, because they create that twisty loop, that twisty twine loop, the finish on them, the luster is beautiful. Wouldn't you agree, Alison? That with your lapis. Oh, she wants some. That with the lapis, that royal blue lapis you're working with today, and those champagne pearls.
Yeah, would really work with those.
In Andy's, chosen by you. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. That with the garnet, $12.95, and the garnet, that's under £20 for the two, 1p and p. Those of you sitting on your hands, those of you trying not to spend, please don't miss out on these, because it's while the stocks last. We can't promise we'll get these back in. Can't promise we'll get these back in at that price either. You've just got to decide, silver or the gold, silver or the gold, silver or the gold. I'll have both. Silver and the gold. Let's pile it up, both on screen right now. For the gold ones, we have not seen before, the gold-coloured brass balls. We've seen the silver, we've not seen the gold. They're beautiful. Absolutely, really give your jewellery that edge. So we saw the silver earlier on in the week, but the gold are new today. You're the first person to see them. Got to have both, haven't you, Alison? She's deep in thought.
I've ended up with one round and one square druzy, and I'm thinking, so where are the other ones at?
She's got a druzy problem. She's got one square, one round, and she's thinking, accidentally used as shape somewhere else. $12.95. Right, we'll get the code on for the carnelian, because the klaxon we got to me. Do you know what would look nice? And I know it's, you know, we're talking about our subject today, what we thought wouldn't go, but actually does. And until you try it, you don't realise. Because I wouldn't have put these two together, but I think they work. What do you think? The garnet and the carnelian. I would not have immediately put those two together, but I think that really works. You could just dot those beautiful petals in between. Imagine that with those goldies. Ooh. Oh. Expensive looking, wouldn't it?
I think that carnelian would go with the grey.
Yes, that's what I immediately put it with. I just thought, yeah,
just
pop
yeah.
of the orange, beautiful. Beautiful with those silvery grey agates. Sorry, quartzes. I keep calling them agates. Quartzes. The lovely, lovely drops there. And I will do the mystic blue after this, because we've got to have a catch up with Alison. And then I've got to do the hematite and the Botswana. We've got 10 minutes. Oh, my goodness me, we get on with it. Beautiful quality, 120 carats. Should we put them with the greys again, just so you can see the quality? Just to see the beauty. It's the saturation, it's that gamut level, you know, where tone and vividness, loudness of colour just reaches that zenith point, that perfect point where there couldn't be any more vivid or beautiful or neon or pure of colour. Gorgeous looking. The petals. I think Sheila did a project there last week. Beautiful with the hematite as well. 120 carats of quality high-grade carnelian. Would you expect all of that for as little as $24.95? Well, I knew that was coming because I'd presented it before, but you might not have. Massive carat weight, and just look at that quality. It's all there for the taking. It's all there for the asking. $24.99, especially our high-end strands. Normally we're talking $34, $39, sometimes more. Beautiful richness, sunshine richness. Okay. Got the code? UGHA60. Juristic Blues. Yeah, you're ringing up, you're asking me. People missed out on those other ones just because they were last 60-40 in stock. This is a 3-strand pack. It's the onyx, 6mm faceted rounds, the mystic coated onyx in the petals, and the faceted ovals. Oh, be quick, be quick. I think I've got 100 or so, or something like that. Yeah, 410 carats. So if you missed out, or if you want to get more, pick up that phone right now. If you're waiting on the line for that carnelian, just add this to your order. There's always a reason to watch to the very end of the show. Look at those colours. They're beautiful. The mystic purples and blues and golds and greens. Can you see the beauty at home? Can you see the myriad of colour? You see it interchangeable like a rainbow. That's the mystic coating on the 410 carats of the onyx. 2 strands that are mystic coated, and then, you know, we could just use those little 6mm faceted onyxes in with those dove greys that we just saw with the brass balls in that necklace design with the pearl and spinel. So, we found some more stock before, but for all 3, oh, $19.95. Gorgeous rainbow colours, really give your jewellery that edge, really leap out. I'll put these with the blue druzy that Alison's working with today. Be really pretty. Golds, blues, purples, rainbow of light. So beautiful. All genuine onyx, so you've got the mystic coating on the onyx, which makes that coating stand out even more because it's got that opaqueness beneath it. So it's making the metallicness even brighter, if you like. Under £20, first come, first served. Good luck, everybody. Yeah, hematite in Botswana. And then go see Alison and catch up with her and today's challenge. And again, is this brand new, darling, or not seen it? My Botswana beautiful puffy coins pillows, squares. And then the twisted hematite drums we've seen in other components, and then the smaller twisty drums of my hematite as well. Beautiful shapes, but you know where my eye is drawn. Don't often see them in the pillow cuts. I think it was launched at the end of February, these 3, but sorry, at the end of January, so over a month ago. 830 carats, 1 of the Botswana agate, and then 2 of the hematite, those twisty drums. This 3-strand pack is a steal, so jump on those phone lines now, you beautiful jewellery makers. $12.95. I know. Inject that with that beautiful carnelian. Beautiful. Or, which has been an absolute bargain today, I love the Botswana because you could go down the gold or the silver theme. Beautiful. $12.95, 830 carats. That's a bargain for a 3-strand pack, isn't it? And you know our Botswana earlier was a bargain because you obviously can see the difference. For $7.95. You've got a strand of the Botswana there in the lighter shades, but 2 of the hematite there, $12.95. Code on the screen, TPP075. Alrighty. Let's go see Alison. Let's go and see Alison. She's been diligently working there. Andy Ingram, it was chosen by you. You texted us in. It was lovely to hear from you. And, ooh. Ooh, you had some fabulous choices. We'll try and get as many codes on the top and the bottom of the screen as we go through them, but we do go through them one by one at the beginning of the show if you're watching on the repeat. We had the copper findings, we had the blue druzy, we had 2 strands of the black tourmaline, if memory serves right. Pyrite puffy ovals we substituted for your coin choice simply because they'd sold out. 12mm lapis lazuli and 10mm blue tiger's eye. Yeah, now look at all of these designs. So there we've got 2 of our oval druzies. Did you solve your druzy issue?
No.
No. It might have been nothing to do with you. Maybe it's what we gave you. Maybe there was...
Sure.
Oh, I don't know. We'll find out now. Lovely bit of coil work, sorry, gizmo work.
Yep.
Beautiful. And this is fabulous. It's just using 2 of the... Just one of the pyrites.
Impact, doesn't it?
Isn't that beautiful? If I move that out of the way so you can... Sorry, wrong one. And a similar theme, just using the 2 rounds, but the star rounds on the bracelet to match. These look gorgeous, Ryan. Look at those. Just 2 again. There's copper findings and 2 of the champagne pearls. Get as many codes on the screen as we can. Then that's the weaving we talked about in the other chosen by you. Yeah, Julie Moggs. And then this is what I love, because I've not seen the druzy. You've just put 1 little druzy. And that wire is that 1mm, honey?
It's the 0.8.
0.8. And you've just attached that druzy on the front of the dimerterite pendant by threading through with the wire.
Yeah, I just went through the druzy and then threaded it back through the hole on the pendant.
It's gorgeous. And then we've got the druzy earrings here, and again with our gizmo work. You said yourself you wanted to, because you kept talking about it.
Yeah. And that's on the DVD that shows you how to make the coil bead, and then you can just insert a bead inside it. And then these, Andy, I want a Facebook message to let me know if these are received by you.
I don't know what she's saying. I don't know what she's saying, Andy. I don't know what she's implying, I'm sure. Yeah, look at these, they're beautiful. There's a druzy there, the drop of the tourmaline, and the beautiful drop earrings. Hope you like them, Andy. I know I do. They're beautiful designs there. Nice to see the druzy. You've really, like you said, you just use them sparingly. I can't decide where that other one's come from then either. I can't solve the issue here. 2 ovals.
That's the odd couple.
The odd couple. They are the 2 hearts. Oh well. The mystery shall remain. Alison, thank you very much for all your hard work,
Been a pleasure,
as always, darling. When will we see you again? You back with us next week?
No, towards the end of April.
Towards the end of April. That's a long time to wait for you, darling.
Once a month I come down.
Oh, I think we need to up that, quite frankly. Once a month. The nice thing is I get to be with you. Right, tomorrow I think you've got the lovely Carol. Remember to take advantage of the 1PB tonight. I don't know if it's Carol or Jenny. It'll be Carol, so it'll be Carol tonight, Carol tomorrow. So we can indulge in our gorgeous love of Carol and our gorgeous love of Jewellery Maker. Thank you very much to Alison. Thank you for watching. Have a great weekend and enjoy your Saturday and Sunday and your Friday evening. Bye.
Bye.
You can watch Jewellery Maker live every day from 9 till 1 on Sky 655, Virgin 756 or FreeSat 807. Get creative with Jewellery Maker.
You can now keep in touch by following Jewellery Maker on Twitter. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. And each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their Jewellery Maker account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Wall of Fame, Coloured Rocks Limited, Unit 2D, Eagle Road, Moons Moat, Redditch, B98 9HF. Good luck and happy jewellery making!
We all know you need the right tools for the job, so here at Jewellery Maker we have designed a kit to make sure you have all the essentials to join in with the fun. With round nose, flat nose and wire cutter pliers, as well as a reamer, tweezers and a bead scoop, you've got everything you need in one place for just $9.95. We provide the tools, you provide the skills.
When you place your first order with us, you will receive a free booklet and DVD full of handy hints, tips and tutorials to help you get started with your new Jewellery Maker hobby.
You can now keep in touch by liking Jewellery Maker UK on Facebook. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
The early bird catches the worm. Don't miss out on your chance to grab our amazing early bird offers at 9 AM on weekday mornings. Catch them while you can.
You can now watch clips from Jewellery Maker on our YouTube channel. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
Do you want to be a part of Jewellery Maker? Do you think your creativity can help inspire others? Then why not get involved and send us your ideas? All you have to do is go to our website or use our catalogue and select up to 10 components. We will then get one of our guest designers to make up the jewellery from the products selected. Send your suggestions to chosenbyyou@jewellerymaker.com and we'll do the rest. If your ideas are selected, we'll send the made-up jewellery to you.